thing that happens is Slack is fucking calling bangers all day long. Like, I swear to God, you've called 20 out of 25 coins that you've talked about have run in the past 3 days, bro. Maybe more, bro. Like, and we just keep saying, "Oh, that's a cool one," and we just don't buy it. Oh, that's a cool one. Oh, we're just sitting there like, "Oh, that was 30x." It's like, fuck, man, we could be rich right now, bro. So we're gonna actually start trading with it. And look, don't copy what we do. Like, we're here to make profits on this wallet. So like, we're not gonna be holding shit. Like, we'll probably do small buys here and there on random shit coins. It's not gonna be anything crazy. We're just we're gonna have some fun with it, right? Yeah, so don't like anything we do. Don't copy us. Like, this is not financial advice. Don't ever, if you're taking financial advice from someone like me, take a look in the mirror and slap yourself in the face. All right, I'm not the guy you take financial advice from.
We got Blue Eye Queen just to say what's up for a hot second.
What's up, Blue Eye Queen?
What's up, Queen?
Shout out to everybody. Hey, there she is. What's up? Oh, let me put my headphones on. Gotta hear. Bill, you're always in a different location. You're like you move, bro. You're a art gallery. Yeah, you're a mover and shaker, huh? Jeez, you're everywhere.
Yes, I'm a busy lady.
Hold on, my headphone just cut out. My bad. Oh, and Curtis fell down.
You gotta save Curtis. Happy Friday.
Yeah,
What's
Curtis.
up?
Yo, what's good?
Hold on. Can you fix my I think my splitter came apart. Yeah, we run a tight ship over here. There it is. Oh, that was it. No, I think that was it in your mixer. Yeah. Okay, now I can hear you. What's up?
GM, happy Friday, fam. I like
Happy Friday.
This is like a fun vibe in here.
Yeah, where are you?
Oh, I'm at your look, but I'm in a coffee shop near one of my art galleries. I'm actually meeting with somebody from our community.
Nice.
Cheetah, if you've heard of his brand.
Oh, that's they do the clothing, right?
That's
Dude,
it.
yeah, that's the homie, man. I've been on Spaces with him. I think I met him out in Miami at like a big party, and I bought a sweater. I bought like this sick ass sweater from him, but I left it there because I got too drunk, and then I like left it with them at the place after I got it. So I was like, shit, man, I want that damn sweater, bro. That sweater's dope. It was like a cheetah print, like Bored Ape sweater. It was sick.
You know, I'm gonna give you a link on how you can re-up that so you can get another one.
But yeah, please do post that link in here because they actually make some of the dopest gear. Like and I'm not just saying that. I didn't even know that they did stuff, and I went to this party and he had some stuff they were showing, and I literally bought it like on site. I was like, I want that jacket. That's sick. So what else is new? What's going on with you?
I didn't mean to pause there. I was trying to make it so you couldn't hear this loud coffee shop. But
No, you sound fine. We don't hear anything.
Perfect. So here's the link of Buchita's wear, and actually, he made me a custom bomber jacket. And
Yeah.
I'm a petite person. I'm 82 pounds. I know that's like a mighty mouse, right? And he made me a custom bomber jacket. And I was like, the nicest thing I own actually in the closet.
Do they make stuff here in the like? How do they create it? Like they actually make it here in the U.S.
Well, you know what? Buchita's actually here, and I'm gonna just
throw him on.
I'm gonna throw him on real quick.
Yeah, bro. Let's say what's up. Gucci, what up, player? How you doing, homie?
Good. How you doing, man?
Good. I was just talking about how dope your clothes is, and your gear is, man. Some of the coolest stuff on Ape. You know, like connected to apes. Some of the best merch I've seen. We love it, man. And I was saying, I bought a jacket at one of the parties in Miami, and I'm like, I forgot it. I was just way too drunk, and I left it there. And I'm like, I want that damn jacket, so I'm gonna have to get another one.
Oh shit. Yeah, we gotta hook you up. Did you leave it with me or just left it at the party?
I think that might not have been you. I might have I don't know, bro. I was completely drunk, so I have no idea. I just know I didn't bring it with me.
Shoot me a DM and we'll work it out so you can get one back. Maybe.
Yeah. Oh, for sure, brother, for sure. But we put your link up here, bro. Everybody go check out like House OG XYZ. They have like really, really dope stuff. Do you guys do you design everything here in the U.S. and is it manufactured? How do you guys do it?
So I've got a studio where I make a lot of the stuff, but when it comes to like things that are outside of my expertise, like those jackets, or like I'm partnered with different brands. Like I'm doing custom Nikes that have House OG branded on, or like leather bags. So when it comes to like those type products I want to create, I tap other brands in the space to collab on, or like experts in that field. So like those jackets are made with a partner out in London who do like fine bomber jackets, you know. But like the t-shirts and some of the other stuff I can do on my own. I did these floaties that are like 6 foot U-tape floaties.
Nice.
And I can't do that, but I tapped a team that like people who do that for a living. So just when I have an idea, I'll figure out if I can execute it. If I can't, I'll tap some experts to help me do it.
Yeah, that's great. You know, like one thing I do notice about what your guys' gear and all the stuff you guys are selling, because I've seen it around, but then when I was at the party, I actually got to get up close to it, and that's what made me buy it, because I was like, you know, this is a really, really nice bomber jacket. It was the cheetah print on the inside, I think, and it had the face on it. I was like, man, this is like really good quality, because like I think you got a lot of competition in the space, right, with clothing and merchandise. And I think like the outliers are the ones that are actually taking the time to get like really, really quality materials and just take the extra time. And you can see it when you, with clothes, it's kind of like you can feel it, right? When you go up and you touch it and you feel it and you look at it up close, you're like, okay, I want this. You know what I mean? So like, you know.
When being in person is helping the brand grow, like, when people can understand that it is quality. But yeah, I've been in the space for 7 years, and I got hundreds of hoodies and t-shirts. So what prompted the idea for Outfit G was, let's create, like, I haven't done any hoodies, and I probably won't do a hoodie, even though I like hoodies, just to set the brand apart. Like, it's trying to be streetwear. And so before I drop anything, I just got to make sure that I love it, I want to rock it, and then like if it passed my test, then like I think people, when they see it, they'll appreciate it too.
Dude, I have some stuff that's coming up pretty soon. I'd love to we'll slide in the DMs, bro, and we'll talk. But like, shout out to you guys. Keep it up, and like the quality is probably some of the best in the entire space. And I love that you're not doing hoodies. Like, crypto guys are hoodie guys. All we ever get is hoodies, right? It's like the benchmark of an NFT. It's like you get your black hoodie with every single project. You know what I'm saying? So I like that you guys are like, let's do some bomber jackets. Let's do some like high-end streetwear. It's dope, man.
Yeah, nothing against hoodies. I just want to set the brand apart. I'm thinking of doing like one like legendary hoodie that's like just because you got to have a hoodie, but like, yeah, I don't know. Agree with the idea.
Hey, bro, save me one if you do one, bro. If you do a hoodie, I'm buying that, bro. Shoot me a DM for sure before they sell out. 100%.
Do that. All right, bro. Thanks.
Hey, good to talk, bro. Good to talk. Everybody check out House OG, man. Their stuff is, I'm not just saying it, their stuff is like next level, really good. What's up, Blue Eye?
You are who you surround yourself with, so I gotta have the best around me.
That's good. That's great. But like, you're always a great energy too. Anything new? Anything new going on today?
Today I've just been I thought that was the question for me. Today just getting all of my NFT things ready for my launch next week on the IO program in the platform. So today the Spunky launch is happening. Hey, Dahlia, I sent you an email earlier today scheduling. Actually, just to like transition, the NFT collection is on February 2nd. It's going to be at 2:22 p.m. Eastern. There's 222 pieces, and there are different art pieces, and just it's a test to see how this NFT platform works, so I can be self-sufficient and not have to rely on, Magic Eden, Launchpad, or another area. I want to be able to learn it so I can keep doing it and be able to kind of move forward with the business. So
yeah,
that's exciting.
Yeah, I'm actually interested too to see how that launch goes with IO and stuff. I have like pretty high expectations for them because everything they're doing seems like it's they're doing it right. So we'll see, and I'm sure it'll be great. You know what I mean? I'm definitely going to partake. I'll be getting some pieces of your collection. I want some IRL stuff from you though. Like I'm not gonna lie.
I found the tube yesterday.
Dude, I'll send money wherever. You tell me where to send money to, and I'll send it.
No, just give me an Addy. I'm going to put in like 6 or 7 paintings for the whole team over there.
Oh, man. Well, I want a big piece. Like, I want to buy a big piece from you. Like, something that I could put, like, on my whole back wall. You know what I mean? Okay. Like, a big one. And,
We're doing a barter right now. How about I hook you up with art, and you keep letting me do the shows, and then if you want to do
you don't have to. I'll let you do that no matter what. We love having your energy, but deal. How about that? That's a deal. There you go. Awesome. Well, everybody, make sure you check out Blue Eye Queen. She has, you're going to be on pretty much every day anyway. I'm gonna hit you up all the time so you can come on and keep us updated. But she has a really cool collection coming out. Her art is next level, great art, and just a good vibe. Follow her and you'll just feel good every day. It's just stay tuned in with Blue Eye Queen for sure.
Thank you.
Okay, what's
and we're
up?
setting up a schedule right now.
Okay,
For the
perfect.
videos. So
What are you thinking? Are you gonna do it like
Flag
a
gave
one?
me the email for that.
Is it gonna be once a week type of thing? How you thinking of
sorry.
doing it? No, go ahead. I couldn't hear you. Like, are you
Um,
planning on doing it like once a week or how often?
Actually, there's ladies that want to be on every day.
Okay.
And
Oh,
I'm
shit.
actually
Let's go.
a moderator in a couple group chats of 20,000 women in business. So
Ooh.
I could essentially get 4 or 5 panelists a day. So I'm a moderator in these
There we
big
go.
tech
Yeah, that's
groups
great.
in
let's run it.
Australia, in Detroit. You see me set the vibe up in Web3. I set up the vibe in Web2 as well.
A daily show with all women could be amazing.
Like a,
You could be like the focal point of bringing the masses of like women. We need more women. Like honestly, there's like 7 of us on set half the time here, and the only one that ever gets anything done is Dahlia. You know what I mean? There's like 6. There's 6 of us trying to fix something, and then she just steps in and like, get out of the way, idiots, and then she'll just fix it. So we need more women in the space, man.
Yeah,
funny.
that would be super. And after that post last night, I've got folks in South America, Hong Kong. I've got a lady in Australia.
Really?
They're like, "What's the time?"
Amazing.
So I'm gonna
That's
work with
great.
Dahlia to kind of transition and make sure that they're not tired when we're doing it. It might not be the same time every day. Maybe we coordinate with different time zones, but not to overlap anything that we're doing here. But there's a lot of ladies in my DMs right now.
let's go.
Yeah,
Hey, that's gonna be dope.
I'm sure.
I can't wait to-
Slack feels the same. He's got a lot of ladies in the DMs too. No, man, so yeah, look, content's king, right? With Omega Media, it's a platform we want to give platforms to everybody, and honestly, I think that's a huge sector of crypto that like there's so much room for growth, right? Like there's so many women that are amazing at things, and like it's a male-dominated industry, which is kind of crazy considering it's the industry of money. You know, we all know everybody likes money. Women like money. So if once they realize all the money that's over here, I'm sure a lot of people are going to come flooding in. And sometimes you just need the voice to kind of lead that charge, right? So I think you're perfect for it, and we look forward to it.
Thank you, fam. Happy Friday. And
Likewise.
again, this was just another seed planting. We got a whole garden going.
Exactly.
So-
Let's go. Shout out, Blue Eye Queen. Everyone follow her. And if you're a woman watching, dude, stay up on because then maybe you can jump into space with her or something and just grow. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to you.
Happy Friday.
Awesome.
Ciao. Bye.
Bye. She's awesome, man. Always nice to talk to her. It's good to start the day off with like just a good energy,
Yeah,
right?
she has really good energy.
Everyone's
Always.
happy on Friday too, bro. And it's like we don't even have jobs, and we act like we do. Like Friday's a big deal. Like we don't. We do the same shit every day. It doesn't matter what day it is. I like Fridays because I get to hang out with my kids on the weekend, bro. Like my kids I'm a little selfish in that. Like I kind of wish my kids didn't have to go to school.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, can't you just know the stuff and not have to go to school? We can just kick it all day.
I feel like all my days they just blend in together, so I don't.
Yeah.
It's like I wake up and do this.
Yeah. Well, dude, I honestly, man, I'm like, this is our second week, so we're finishing up our this is our 9th episode, right?
Is it? Nice.
It's night, but like this is fun, right? Like we just show up, we vibe. It doesn't really feel like work, man. And
It doesn't.
We've been running 3-4 hour streams, and I think what we need to do is we need to try to get some nighttime streams in, also to see how that works. You know what I mean?
You think just like a circle call?
Yeah, we'll do circle calls or whatever, man.
I mean, that
Like,
would be cool.
Just tap in, like to
Yeah.
do a little rundown of how the week went.
There's a lot of stuff that pops off at night too, man.
Big time, bro. Big time.
So I fully agree with that,
Yeah, dude, nighttime fucking has been cooking lately, bro.
bro. Like at 8 p.m. Pacific,
it goes crazy.
until like 2 a.m. I mean, I sleep at like that time, so I don't know what happens.
Is that
after,
your
but
sleeping time?
Yeah,
Wow, you're like an owl, bro.
yeah. I mean, I was just thinking about sleeping during the day after I leave here and just fucking stay up all night.
Hey, man. But I mean, I guess like I always tell people, like in the bull run, you know, certain things got to take a back seat, right? If you want to make that money, like.
I'm telling you, yesterday was crazy,
Yeah.
bro. That shit was crazy.
Were you
man.
cooking yesterday?
Dude, everything left and right. It was like 10x, 5x, 3x,
good, bro.
4x. It's like you couldn't miss.
Nice, man. Okay, so you got that wallet now. We're gonna start doing some trading, maybe even live trading, right? So like, hey, check it out. Hey, let's look at the market real quick. Try to pull up the market. Let's just take a look at the overall market, see where we're at. We'll get into some degeneracy. And then I also want to bring up Tiki again. He had some. I want to mix a little bit of like real crypto news in with obviously the degen shit. We can't help ourselves. We're always.
61 greed. Yeah. I
Oh,
agree.
B Genius says, "Put me in the night shift, coach." Like
know.
B Genius
We were
is.
talking last night.
Oh, you're talking
yeah,
to BG?
Fucking cooking.
So
bro.
BG is. Were you cooking with BG? Did he make some money?
No, he couldn't. He was busy, bro.
You gotta stop
I
being
told him to
busy,
hop
bro.
Hop on the space.
You
bro.
got some
He was on the
bots,
space.
bro.
He
I
was-
ain't putting your bots anywhere near me, Genius. What are you talking about? Nah, so Genius is one of the best musicians in the world, man. He's a producer, and he's worked with some of the biggest names in the industry, in hip hop, and actually all over. Like he's worked with guys like Migos and just everybody, right? And he's like a staple here in Vegas, one of my best friends, and he's been really into music lately, but like he's a crypto guy too. So last cycle he was really in, and now he's freeing up some time to get back into crypto. Oh shit, Average, the night shift is the right shift. Average, you gonna jump on too, bro?
The night shift. is
Average,
right.
you gonna
He was cooking last
be
night.
part of the
I
night
know he was-
shift? You're gonna have to stay up late though, Average, bro. You're over there on the East
I
Coast.
seen him on Spaces last night. He was up late too.
What's coming with Scar? But I'm glad you say that. Bring me back because Scar has. Well, I have a big meeting next week, and trust me, if everything goes right, Scar has amazing things coming, and you're gonna be super excited about it. But I can't talk about it yet because I know nobody wants to hear that. Everyone's like, "Shut the hell up and tell us." Trust me, if things go right, Scar is gonna have some amazing news here, like in the next week. So stay tuned for that for sure. Don't worry, man. Scar is a big priority. I keep freaking disconnecting my headphones. Okay, what else we got? Yeah, let's look up the market, bro. I'm gonna bring Tiki up in a little bit too. I'm gonna shoot him a message because I do want to talk to him about some of the like real news going on, some of the more macro stuff. So we have banks are basically gonna start accepting crypto. You know what I mean? Like I think that's kind of the direction. I think the news came out that like banks are gonna start. You're gonna be
shit.
able to start using
Since when?
Bitcoin,
What?
Ethereum, and like put it in your bank, right?
Bro,
And
that's
its value.
major.
Imagine that, right?
See,
So.
Warren's not gonna end, bro. It's just-
I mean, think about that, right? You could, let's say you have 10 Bitcoin, right? I mean, everybody wishes they had 10 Bitcoin, right? Let's just say you do. Goes to 200K. You're sitting on $2 million in Bitcoin, but you can keep it in your bank. Now you can take loans out from your bank. Now you can go buy houses with your, like, leverage your Bitcoin. There's all this crazy, and a lot of people aren't degens like us, bro. A lot of people
Do you
feel
think they're gonna
safe.
regulate it more?
Huh?
You think it's gonna be regulated?
Well, I mean, it's like Coinbase, right? Like if you put your money in Coinbase,
Yeah, I
you're
guess.
asking to be regulated, but
Yeah, you're right.
it's up to you, right? Like they can't make you put it there. But if you decide, hey, I want to put some money in the bank, and I like not everybody's is one way as we are, right? Like I'm all about peer to peer, decentralized. I think we eliminate all government. Like I'm that far that side, right? But there's a lot of people that aren't, bro. There's people like my mother-in-law that feel safer with a bank and they want to invest in crypto because it's new technology. Maybe they don't give a fuck about the decentralized part of it. You know what I mean? Like everyone's got a different thing they want to do with their money. Why not let everybody choose what they want to do, right? Like if you want to put your money in the bank, go for it. You know what I mean? If you want to put your Bitcoin in the bank, go for it. But you know, it all comes down to what do you want to do? Like I just don't want them to start trying to regulate your decisions, right? Like that's the thing I don't want. If you want your Bitcoin to be regulated and you want your taxes and all that, go to Coinbase, go put it in a bank. They can watch what you're doing. That's on you. But don't like tell us we have to do something, right? That's the shit I don't like. That's the shit I don't like. Don't be telling me what to do all the time. And if I don't want you looking at my money, I shouldn't have you looking at my money. Stop pocket watching banks.
Yeah, for real.
Stop pocket watching government. Yeah, that's just my stance, you know. Not financial advice ever, so don't come knocking on
I mean,
my
do
door.
you ever think some of those, like the platforms that are accessible now, they could like eliminate those? Right?
Like what?
Just some of the Coinbase is regulated, but I'm trying to think like Pump Fund or something like that. Like they don't allow it in this country.
I don't know, man. I feel like with
Kinda
Trump,
like how they did, like,
with Trump
TikTok,
doing a
right?
meme coin, it's kind of like shit's changing, bro. Like the president has the biggest meme coin ever, and the craziest launch is like, what are you gonna do now? Start regulating people after you just made fucking $500 million on a meme coin? Like,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do? Start cracking down on other people?
Yeah.
Now you're shining the light on yourself if you do that.
Yeah, that's
I don't think. I think the direction we're going is a lot more open and free. They either just release Ross Albright. It's like, man,
yeah,
I think
and
we're in
that
the
too.
right direction. You know what I'm saying? And look, if they
crazy.
loosen up on the regulatory laws, then the banks loosen. Everybody loosens up, right? Like everybody wants to make money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like if the laws change and the regulations loosen up, then it is okay to put your money in the bank, right? If they're not taking massive taxes on your crypto, if you're trying to take 5% on my crypto, I'll probably pay it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be a member of society. I'm not like fuck everybody else. Like, but it's got to be reasonable, bro. 5 to 10%, I would be okay with that, and I would gladly pay it. If I could put my crypto in the bank, and you're only taking 5 to 10%, and I'm like, I can pull my money out whenever I want. I can
Yeah.
pay for things with it. I think that's a fair trade. Now, if you go and do like zero capital gains tax, everyone's going to be putting their money in the bank and doing, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
why wouldn't you? You
Yeah.
don't have anything to worry about. They're not going to take it from you, right? So, I don't know, man. Like, it would be nice. It would make life a lot easier if you could just like deposit some crypto in the bank, right? And you can go use your crypto anywhere you want. Imagine that. You can put money in the bank and you can use your Visa card or whatever
that'd be
anywhere in the
nice.
world, right? That would make life so easy. You don't have to go and meet some shady guy at a coffee shop to get a fucking OTC deal, bro. Some guy that looks like he hasn't slept in a week. Look, I wouldn't put very much in the bank, but I would put, I'll put a 1% of my stack in the bank just so I can spend it easily. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm way off. Let me know what you guys think in the comments if I'm being an idiot. Don't worry, I'm not switching sides. I'm not saying put money in banks, but it is nice to be able to move around freely. All right. Hey, let's check out the market.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you think about it? It's looking good, man. It's looking good all the way around.
Okay, 106 for Bitcoin. I can't believe, like, no one's even talking about that. That's how spoiled we are. I don't see my timeline. Dude, if this was a year ago,
Oh yeah.
the
people
thought
would
of
be freaking out.
100K Bitcoin, we're like, everyone's like, I'm selling at 100K. I'm selling. Nobody's
Yeah.
selling, bro. Who the fuck is selling Bitcoin right now? I even said it. I was like, I'm going to offload some Bitcoin at 100K. I'm not even thinking about it.
Yeah, it's gonna go way higher.
I don't, and I think when we hit 200K, I'm not going to even think about it. It's literally the most valuable asset in the world. If you sell Bitcoin, you're selling the most valuable asset in the world.
Yeah.
Think about that. Like, that's
crazy.
the most valuable, singular valuable thing there is.
It is.
And it's going to keep appreciating forever.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't selling that shit. You know what I mean? I mean, I think, in 10 years, owning one Bitcoin, you're pretty much set. You're going to be able to take loans out on it. You're going to be able to do a lot of stuff with one Bitcoin. So I advise everybody, if you have the means, to work up towards getting one Bitcoin over time. And then when you see dips, if you have money, just keep buying Bitcoin, man. That shit it's the future, bro. 100%. And look, it's not going to get you a 10x overnight, but it's something you want to store your money in, right? It's like wealth you want to store. And with regulatory stuff, if they start letting you put Bitcoin in banks and this and that, like, it's going to get crazy.
Yeah, I agree.
That's one thing
Yeah,
I
everything's up,
can
man.
say. This financial advice: buy Bitcoin.
Everything is up. Sol, ETH, man, it's looking good.
How's Sol looking?
262.
That's all time high, huh?
I mean, did it touch 270?
It's up there though. It's like
Yeah,
close.
it's pretty close to it.
Oh
though.
yeah, it did touch like 270, 280. What do you think Sol goes to, man? What do you think we see a Solana at the peak?
Man, at the peak, that's a tough one.
Do you think we hit like 700, 800?
I would think, yeah, that's what I was thinking around there.
You don't think 1,000? There's no way.
It could. I mean, but
Maxi scam. He said if you have one Bitcoin, you'll never need to scam again. Yeah, but see, a lot of people are trying to scam to get to that one Bitcoin, right? So I guess he's right. Once you hit that one Bitcoin, you don't need to scam anymore. There you go. Sol 420. Oh, damn. That's kind of a low Bitcoin maxi scam saying Sol only to 420. What do you think?
420?
He's also a Bitcoin maxi, so he's going to,
that was my first thought. I was like, yeah, 450, but I was like, I could.
Man, you guys need to up your numbers,
I
bro.
can
Those are
definitely
rookie
see-
numbers, bro.
See higher than that. I can see 800.
Hey, Maxi, Bitcoin Maxi, what is Bitcoin going to this cycle? Let us know that. Epstein, huh? Phew, Jesus, look
We're
at that!
looking at-
Look
we're
at
looking
that
at
drop
this one.
off a cliff.
I know, right?
Who
I'm
would've thought?
looking at the holders and stuff on that one, seeing if it picks up.
Okay, guys, everything we're looking at, I always got to preface this like this. There's not shit we're buying. We're just looking at what's going on. What is 69? 420, 69.
Yeah, the holders, they've been going down.
I don't know what
so-
that means. 420, 69. Oh yeah, look at that disgusting chart. Do you think it's going to bounce here?
I mean, damn, bro. I seen it happen yesterday
Nice.
to a few coins, so I'll just keep my eye on it. If the volume goes up and the holder counts go up, then yeah, it could.
Bitcoin Maxi said 25 million by May.
But look at all these sales, bro.
Yeah, I mean, who would have thought a coin called Epstein would get nuked on? I mean, so with Solana, bro, I don't care what the coin is. You're going to have a huge, huge dump after a run up.
Oh, yeah.
I don't give a shit what coin
Yeah,
it is.
you got to sell all that shit at the top, bro.
And then you buy back,
And then
right?
buy back, yeah. Or just stay out. Because, I mean, there's no telling what's going to happen now.
Yeah.
This is at the
I
point
don't
where
I don't think people are
like, "Oh, I should've
flooding
bought
in to
it."
buy Epstein at the bottom, huh?
Yeah, you don't know, bro. I mean, this happened a few times yesterday. I seen some coins bottomed out. It went to like 400 and then back to 20K and then run back up.
Yeah, man,
You
it's
don't- you
wild,
really
bro.
don't know. It's like I think it's a good time to when it does happen like this. If you know what it is, if the narrative on Twitter, if people are still like bullish on it, then it could turn around.
So I was talking to Coco, and he's been trading his ass off, man, and he's kind of like figured out the way to. So I was talking about like, I think there's a whole new class of meme coins, right? Like I don't think you can group in the shit that we're doing over here in the trenches with like actual meme coins, because none of these last more than a few hours.
No,
So,
you
like,
can't. It's different.
It's a different thing, right? Like so, like we have to come up with a new name or category aside from shit coins. Like these aren't even shit coins. These are like
These are just tickers, bro.
this. Yeah, like what is it? Like what we got to come up with a
Stickers, I
name,
mean.
like cancer coins. What are they like? Just
These are just straight tickers, bro. Memes are like unicorn fart.
yeah, that's what I was
You know
saying.
what I mean?
That
This is just
reminds me
tickers.
of like a real meme that's coming up, right? You got community, you got like people that are raiding. Like these coins, there's no community. This
Nah,
is like
these is
money
just-
go in, money go out.
Yep. It's just like if it looks dope, people will ape it, and then after that, you wake up the next day and they're
Well,
zero.
how's Vine doing? That was big yesterday. What's that at?
Vine's still doing good. Vine's still doing well. Here, let's see. It's bottomed out right now. I was actually thinking of buying some right here because they do have some 135, dude. Look,
Okay.
some buy zone right here.
Yeah, yeah. So yesterday round up to almost 450, right? Now the thing is with this is like everything hit, right? So you got Elon tweet it, you had the founder talk about it, right, and basically give it the thumbs up, and now you still run up to 450 and nuke down to 130, right? And now if the meta switches, let's say the meta switches back to AI or something, this thing goes down to 30, 40 million, right?
Yeah. Well, that's if it breaks this support right here.
Where does it go if it breaks that support, do you think? This is technical analysis on a one-day-old coin. A one-day-old coin technical
I think
analysis.
it's bottomed out. I think it'll go to like 7.
You know what's funny though? Your technical analysis on shit coins, it kind of works, bro. And like normally I say, dude, how the fuck are you doing TA on like a one-day-old coin? But it's pretty much accurate most of the time. I'm like, bro, just keep doing your thing because I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. I mean, they all kind of look like this. You have the big run up, the recovery bounce, and then it's like a basketball dribbling, right? It slowly dribbles its way out to being a flat line.
You just don't want it to break right here. It breaks down here.
We're going-
That shit's going way lower.
So we see a bounce here. It could recover and head upward, do you think?
Yeah, well, I know they had some news today, so I think that's what people are just waiting on. Seeing today's like the anniversary or something since it was created.
I hate coins where you're hanging on
Kinda
one
waiting.
thing. You know what I mean? Like,
I know, right?
It's like
They're
fuck.
all
it's-
like that though, to some extent. Majority of them. Unless it's like
and then it's always shittier than you expect, and it.
I know,
nukes,
then
you know
afterwards,
what I mean?
yep.
Even Trump.
so we'll see. We'll see then. We'll see. Even Trump, yeah.
It's like fuck. You expect? Oh, he's gonna say something, and then everyone gets all excited about this one thing, and then everybody. It's like a
This shit
deflated
doesn't
balloon, you
happen.
know?
And then it doesn't happen.
Yeah. So I mean, that's what I say with real memes, right? Like with a real meme coin, in my opinion, what a real meme coin is something. I keep saying unicorn fart dust, but that's like the closest thing I can think of that hasn't gone to a billion, that has a massive community and is doing all the things that like. It's not just about what does one guy say. It's like the community's rallying together. Everyone's psychotic about it. They're like ultra bullish, saying ridiculous numbers. We're going to 100 billion. Like that's the shit you want to hear in a meme coin, you know. So yeah, I think we're gonna see a lot more of those like flood in, where we're gonna start seeing, because people get a little bit tired of just jumping in and out of shit. People want to be a part of something a little more solid.
Yeah, you want to chill.
I like to chill, bro. I don't know, some of these young kids, bro, you guys are fucking tapped in like the Matrix, bro. You got a fucking cord hanging out of it. Oh, UK Crypto Queen, what up? We should bring her up. Man. UK Crypto Queen.
Oh yeah,
she's great.
She wants to come on.
I don't know. Hey, do you want to come on, Crypto Queen? UK?
That'll be sick.
Yeah, she's great. She's also got that great energy, I like having the good energy on. All right, hey, let's check out some pump funds while we're waiting. Let's do some live trading, bro. I need to make some money, man.
Yeah, I'm seeing.
It's Friday. I'm trying to go do something.
All right, 6 minutes, 14 minutes. Trying to see what this meta is right now. Honestly, it's random shit.
Is the meta kind of switching a little bit?
Since yesterday, kind of. Yesterday was like OG coins, like
Dong Socks
first
said, yo,
coin
what
ever.
up, Dong Socks? Shout out.
There was AI coins popping off earlier in the day, and then Yeah, it was a lot of OG influencer coins yesterday. It was crazy.
Yeah. Hey, is Dylan and hey, yo, BG, is Dylan with you? You guys want to hop on the live stream?
That'd be tight.
What up, Crypto Face? What up, player? If let me know, man. Shoot a DM to DC if you guys. So if Dylan and Genius want to come on, two of the best musicians in the world, I'm not joking, and they're both crypto guys. So if we can get them on, Dylan's actually the producer for all of the soundtracks of John Wick, and he's
This is like a music crypto.
I know,
show.
man. We're all music guys too,
Yes.
but he's amazing, man, and he does stuff for like Sony VR. Like, honestly, I'm not joking. One of the best producers or just sound designers in the entire planet. And
Damn,
so
he
if
does all
can-
John Wick shit.
He does
huh?
all John Wick shit. He does a bunch of stuff for movies, and
tight.
I actually I toured with him back in the day. He's one of my good friends, and he's amazing, man. So if he wants to come on, that'd be cool.
That tour.
Oh, bro, I was chill, bro. I never did anything crazy. I'm the most mellow guy there is, bro. Hey, Crypto Queen, you want to come on? Shoot, hey, can you DM
Send her-
Crypto Queen
Just send her the link.
a link? I'd like to talk to her for a bit. But we got some cool people coming up today, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Like, it's cool to be in a community again. Yeah, I know it's nice being a part of a community in a meme coin. You don't have to sit there and like lose sleep and lose your hair watching these things
It's the
go up and
worst,
down.
bro. You just got to like stay up all night.
Bro, I mean,
So then you're like scared to open the wallet. Like,
yeah.
fuck.
Well, that's why I leave that up to you, man. I just try to look away and I just pray. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like I'm a little more old school, I guess. I don't really do the in and out trading like I should be right now because I just know if you're not locked in like crazy, you're gonna probably lose. You gotta be
have
so
to
locked
bro.
in.
You have to.
I lost like
And you have to
100
do it.
soul
You
the
have
other
to do
day.
it with. I mean, it helps when you have people to help you too.
Yeah, 100%. I always tell people, man, if you're in the space, like get a good crew around you. You know, like it's really easy to reach out to people, and there's a lot of dickheads in the space too. But like, if you find a good crew that you guys vibe together and work together, it makes the experience way more
It's funner.
pleasurable, right? Like
Yeah.
you're not just trying to nuke on each other like everybody else. Because this is a PvP freaking cycle, man. It is PvP. All right. Do we have anyone up on there? DC?
Not yet.
Okay, so we got some people coming up. Let me reach out to. I'll get. I want to get Tiki up here again because he had some really good stuff to talk. Can you send a link to Tiki? I want to talk to him about this bank thing because he always knows like what's really going on. I'm giving you guys bro science math and shit. I don't really know what's really going on because I don't do like this. Like my boy Tiki is he'll sit there and like actually listen to people that know what's going on, huh?
I can't DM him.
How come?
I don't know. He doesn't have that. Maybe because we're not following each other.
Do it on Telegram. Just send it to me, and I'll send it to him on Telegram. So, do you have that wallet for us to? Punch still negative. Oh dang! I got a buddy of mine who's getting into the CMOS industry, bro. It's like some like really healthy. Like, have you ever heard of that? It's
Yeah,
like have you heard of
it's
that?
yeah, it's really yeah.
Have you-
never taken it?
Nah,
It's-
bro.
It's really good for your heart. It's good
Everything,
for-
huh? I'm gonna start eating
pretty much
CMOS every
everything,
day,
yeah.
bro. My
you
boy,
have to get the real CMOS though. It's kind of hard to.
yeah, my boys, they do
kinda hard to
that.
find. You
They're
gotta get
doing
the
it
real
out of
shit.
Hawaii. They have
Yeah,
like,
so if they
yeah, they're doing it like straight out of Hawaii. I'm like, bro, give
bro,
me some of
send
that.
shit. Yeah.
No, I'll get some. I'll see if they want to sponsor the show.
For yeah,
I mean,
CMOS is the
look,
shit,
we're a
bro.
health show too, guys. We ain't just talking crypto. We're here for your health. We're gonna give you guys some CMOS.
Tell UK Crypto Queen to check her DMs. And
Crypto Queen, check your DMs. We're gonna get you up here.
24 frames.
Oh, so they actually have the meet at the clubhouse Bored Ape Yacht Club thing going on right now. There's some really cool shit going on with Bored Ape Yacht Club, and just the whole market, man, is heating up. I know the anime coin dropped. This is all NFT stuff. Anime coin dropped just yesterday. That was a pretty good drop. It's nuking a bit right now, but like they gave a pretty good drop, man. Like if I would have caught that at the top, I'm just gonna hold until it bounces. But I would have. They gave me like almost $200,000 in an airdrop, that's pretty freaking awesome, man. Just for holding Azukis, you know. I've been holding them for like 3 years, so I guess you get more for the longer you hold it, and there's all types of little benefits. But if you were to get one, I think they gave you like $20,000 in an airdrop if you just held one Azuki. So it's kind of this cycle is like NFTs. The only way that they're kind of relevant right now because everybody's doing meme coins is like you got to have a token, and I know that Doodles is doing a token too, supposedly, allegedly. So that might be something to look into because every single airdrop this cycle from one of the OGs has been really good. And if you look at Doodles, they're about 5 ETH right now, and I'm pretty sure they're going to run up right before the launch of their meme coin. And they're like connected to some of the biggest music artists in the world, like Pharrell, Lil Wayne, just a bunch of people. And they have a partnership with McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Like that's pretty massive. I think that if they do a good meme coin, like that could actually do better than people think because they're only like 5 ETH. I mean, 5 ETH is a lot, but comparably to like Azuki's that ran up to like 12 ETH, Bored Apes are, obviously like 14, 15, which is a steal. And then what else? So the Pudgy Penguins, those ran up to like 30 something ETH because of that airdrop. And like I sold one of my Azuki's and I wish I didn't because I think I would have made way more money if I would have just held for the airdrop. So I don't know. If you're into airdrops and NFTs, man, look at Doodles because they haven't done theirs yet. And I think you can still get one for reasonably cheap. I guess like, it's all relative what cheap is, but comparably to like the Azuki's and the other ones, it's actually a little cheaper than it was. So Doodles right now I'm looking they're under 5 ETH. I feel like if they do announce the meme coin, that'll probably go up at least a few ETH. You know what I'm saying? So if you time that right, you can make a pretty good profit. Damn, Azuki's are down at 4 ETH. So people dump their Azuki's after they got that airdrop pretty hard. So that's probably a good buy too, right? Because just like coins, NFTs bounce too. And if they have a lot of shit planned in the pipeline, right? Because they did just drop their chain, the anime chain, so that they're going to do shit that benefits Azuki's.
What were they at?
Bro, they ran up to 13 ETH.
Yeah, so that's what.
So they dumped down to under. You can get one now for under 4. So check this out. So like for instance, the airdrop I got, right? Like these are $13,000 for the cheapest one. I got at the peak of the airdrop, it was like 170, 180K that they gave me. So I could have taken the airdrop that I got, bought what is it, 13? I could have bought like 13 Azuki's, 12 Azuki's right now, something like that with the airdrop they gave me. Well, maybe, and not if these bounce to 6 ETH. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Stupid, like crazy.
But like that could be kind of the alpha, right? They give you a bunch of free money, and then obviously, like just like Pudgy's, they want you to kind of put that back into the ecosystem. Hopefully, at least some of it. So that could be some of the alpha. Like NFTs will have a run. I don't know how big. Milady makers, those fuckers are ripping right now. They're at like 6.1 ETH. CryptoPunks are at 41 ETH. Like they're slowly creeping up, man. Bored Apes could be the steal of the century at 14 ETH. It's just like CryptoPunks. I remember seeing them at like 12, 13 ETH, and I'm like, I didn't buy one. I'm looking at it now, like, god damn, I should have bought like 10 of them. They're at 41 ETH, and they're like the OGs, right? Like that's a historical NFT, just like Bored Apes is. Pretty much everything on the top 10 are going to be historical NFTs if you're into art and stuff. Like just owning it. Look, it might be more of a long-term hold, but I suggest if you can afford it, things like a Bored Ape that are really low, things like a Doodles. Unless the whole market just collapses and nobody likes NFT and art anymore, I think a lot of those are going to go to insane heights over time. Like a CryptoPunk, I think will be $1 million at some point very easily.
Yeah, it's art.
We got someone?
We got UK Crypto Queen.
Oh, let's get her up here. UK Crypto Queen, what's up?
How
Welcome.
are you, my friend? How's
What's
it
up?
going?
It's good to hear your voice. I haven't heard your voice in a while. It's nice to hear your voice.
It has been a while, hasn't it? And you know what? I was sitting there thinking as you were talking, I was just sitting listening in, and I was laughing because you were saying about, these young ones, they just want to go and buy shit coins all the time. They just want, like, I can't do that shit anymore. And I'm sat there then thinking, how the fuck do I even join the stream? Like, do you know what I mean? I was like troubling. I'm sitting here listening to you chatting, and I just like looking for the emojis. I'm like, I want it. Like, yeah. So yeah, I'm with you on that. But you know what you were saying a minute ago, which I thought was really interesting. You're saying about what are these projects going to be called, right? Because a meme is just like, we need more. We need it to be more descriptive, because you do have your trench warriors and your shitcoiners and your, gone and like, if you haven't taken your profit out in, the first hour or even that, that's a different kind of thing too. Like you were saying, and you know what you made me think about? That boomer generation that's joined Unicorn far dust.
Mhm.
That's what that is. That's the boomers. The boomers have got fucking money, mate.
They do.
Or if it's not just the boomers, it's like their kids, right? So it's that sort of Generation X. They're people that probably don't have the tech kind of understanding necessarily, but they get that they need to be in crypto, but they don't want to be on their bloody computers all day. They're at work all day, whatever. They don't have the skills for a start to trade, so they're going to get wrecked, but they want to invest, and that's what those projects will attract, is that investor mindset, which is a completely different group of people. And again, to what you were saying about, sorry, because I'm literally just waffling on now, but
No, go, please.
to what you were saying about the NFTs, do you hear Raoul Paul, who is this big macro guy, and he's got Real Vision and everything else? I mean, he is a very intelligent guy, but he's also very wealthy.
Mhm.
And he obviously likes fine wine. He likes nice things. There's going to be a whole load more people that are like that, as you say, that are into art. What's his name's just called it a collectible. Trump's just said it's a collectible.
Yeah.
Like, it's just going to change everything, really. You know, everything as we know it is just shift. It's just like the green light's gone on and the whole world is going to be coming over here. And I think this is just such an exciting time to be in crypto.
Well, it's funny because you know we've been in the space a minute, and like we've kind of seen the evolution, right, of everything. I mean, I don't know how long you've been in the space exactly, but I know you've been here, you know, longer than most of the people that are coming in now. And like I've seen this industry completely shift, and I think that there's a little bit of like when you've been around a long time, you start getting stuck in your ways too a little bit, and like you start kind of, because we've seen patterns, right? Like you see patterns over time. And I think like this cycle is breaking a lot of those stereotypes and patterns, because like everything we've been talking about for 7-8 years is literally happening times 10 all at once, right? It's like I think it was Tiki that was talking about it. It's like we're having white swan events. It's not these black swan events. We're having things that are the opposite direction that are going to like catapult things in insane ways in the other direction. We're used to things collapsing. We're used to people trying to shut down with regulations, and then somebody big from the government says something, and then you have China ban, and it's all these negative things. And now you have Trump doing everything the exact opposite way, right? So I think we're going to see exponential growth the other direction now. And I think like even me, like I look at stuff and I'm like, man, I'm literally, sometimes I got to forget all the shit I know from before and start looking at it the way that some of these new people that are coming into the space, right? Because you start missing things. You start like, I find myself like ignoring things that I shouldn't be ignoring because I'm used to the pattern. You know what I mean?
I think that we're probably seeing that in the people adapting to new chains, right? And it's almost as if people need to be hit in the face with it. I mean, what you guys are building on Ape Chain, you know, I know that you're creating something really special, but it's new, isn't it? So you know, people are just kind of going, oh, I've got a bridge over, or it feels a little bit like I've got to put a bit of an effort in here, you know. But what's interesting is once you do that, and it does take a little bit of work, like I've just gone over to Sui. I'm absolutely loving Sui now. And I just feel like you are going to find new things, and you have to be open to that, and you have to be open to the fact that you don't know everything. I mean, you can never know anything in crypto anyway, because look, this industry is moving way quicker than anything else we've ever known. And we know that the rate of adoption is, you know, like it was when Al Gore said that the internet's okay and everyone can use it. And, you know, it just opened the floodgates. And that's what we're seeing now. Literally, Trump has said, there you go, green light, you know, everybody's come flooding in, haven't they?
Yeah, he's like not only saying it, he's leading by example by making that meme coin, right? Like he just said, look, guys, you can do whatever you want right now. And we might even make it to where we're incentivizing you to do this shit in the US, right? I mean, I know my mother-in-law, she got into she only owns 2 coins. It's Unicorn Fart Dust and Trump. You know, and she's learning, she's trading on a Phantom wallet. Like she's literally swapping coins, getting rugged. She called me the other day. She's like, I got rugged. I think I got rugged. I was like, congratulations, you've graduated to level 2. So like but she's in it, right? She's up at 11 at night, like at 2 a.m, sending me something. What does this mean?
I love that.
It's hilarious. I'm gonna get her on. Like she's great. She if she's watching, Tina, she asked me how to make a coin, bro. Like she wants to create a token. I'm like, it would probably blow up. I was like, I want to get the guy Ron on with her, and like he can show her how to do it. Like, tell me that wouldn't go viral. That'd be hilarious.
Ron.
Yeah.
But we're laughing at it because you've got a point. It could happen. That's where this is going. That's how crazy. I mean, look, last weekend, who would have thought? I mean, literally everyone is running around trying to. It's like everyone is going to have a story. It's like, where were you when? Where were you when Trump dropped his coin? That's going to be. So, I mean, I spent the whole weekend talking to my boyfriend about it. I literally was saying to him, like, I kept scratching my head and saying to him, what is it? What am I not getting? What? And it was like just troubling me all weekend. So we're all going to have that memory. And like you said, maybe we've got to get used to more events like that. I mean,
I call it like BT and AT, like before Trump, after Trump. That's what it's going to be, the way we talk about, the crypto space. Everything that happened before Trump and after Trump,
That is so good. I do like that. But somebody came up with a name. You were saying about what do you call these different types of
I was going to ask you, what do you think?
Well, I didn't have one, so I can't claim this. But someone came up with, Soka Data that does the spaces for Jules.
Mm-hmm.
They do Money Maxes. Soka Data just said meme plus.
Meme plus. So that would be. That would stand for the better, like the more things with a little more content to it.
Yeah, but as I've said it, I've just thought of another one, Meme Pro.
Meme Pro,
what would
yeah.
call it? What would
I don't.
It's like your giggers and your moo-moos and your bonkays and your, isn't it? So yeah.
I would call. I mean, would you consider those blue chip meme? Like
yes.
blue chip. So the blue chips are anything that's been around for at least 6 months, probably over 500K market cap, have a huge community. Actually have a real community, have all the things that like we're used to last cycle, and then I guess you move down the line to the runner-ups, right? Like the unicorn fart dust that are in that direction, and then you have where you just dive off a cliff into the sewers, where you're jumping into coins that are like launching, and then 10 minutes later they die, right? Which is getting a lot of attention because it's fun. It's super fun.
It's fun, and it does. It just it speaks to that kind of gambler in all of us, doesn't it? But like you were saying, and this is also very true, the people that are in the trenches, they are maybe the people that would get the gamers, or that we're into that kind of high energy, high octane kind of but when you get older, you don't want to do that. I mean, apart from anything else, I can't even have 2 glasses of wine before I'm bloody pissed. So you taste, it's like with anything else, isn't it? Your tastes change. Yeah. And so, as you say, someone that's seen that evolution just in that short space of time, because it goes at, like, we know that it's like, 2 years is probably more like 10. What's the next 2 years going to be like? I mean...
Well, with AI and like the way the content's getting out, and then obviously like we're figuring out ways to gamble quicker and easier. Like that's what's happening. It's like things are like people don't even want a Telegram or a Twitter anymore. It's literally just a ticker. It's like how much simpler can it be? Are we just gonna maybe we'll just throw money in a pot and pull it out? Like what's next, right? And that's why I have Slack here, because he is the guy that has his like nose to the ground, his ear to the ground, and he's on the phone 24/7, and he's tapped in, and he wins a lot. Like he's winning constantly, because I'm like, for me, I have kids, I have things I'm doing. Like I would love to be able to do that, but I can't. Like I just physically can't do it. And if you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out in that game with those sharks in the water, you're gonna get eaten up alive, man. Those guys are good.
Yeah, exactly that. And the other thing is, it's about kind of having. Some people will enjoy that and will want to be there, but some people just don't. And you have to, as you say, you have to just be so on it, like your phone. You literally, it's like I did something, and we all do it. I mean, we do it every day, don't you? You go and just like gamble on something, and then you go, oh shit, what? And then you look back and you go, is it still there, or is it
or you accidentally fall asleep at night because you're up at 2 a.m, 3 a.m, and then you wake up and the first thing you think of is like, oh, that's gone, guaranteed.
I literally, anyway, after last weekend, I started waking up at like, my body is waking me up at like 4 a.m. to check all my wallets, and then I'm like, great, my money's still there, and go back to sleep. On some of my longer term holds even.
I tell people, I'm like, there's trade-offs in this game, right? We all wait for the bull run, and then when the bull run's over, it's pretty things slow down a lot, right? Like that's when you can go get your health back on track. That's when you can start eating right again. That's when you can
but
like,
you know,
know.
you know what's funny? You were saying about how long we've known each other. Sorry to interrupt you, but we
No,
met
good.
in the absolute Pico bear
Yep.
market. I remember you and Coco. I was hosting spaces for a project we won't even mention now, but you know, lots of lessons learned. But I was hosting spaces and you just came in one day, one afternoon. I mean, I guess now I realize you were probably bored because there was fuck all else going on. You know, there was nowhere else to be. And you and Coco came and you were like, I'm just curious, you know, like, what are you thinking? How did you get here? And I was like, yeah, love it here. Obviously, I hadn't been, you know, completely bloody, I was just going to say rugged, all the rest of it. I had a long, long way to go, you know. But you were like, well, if you like it in the bear market, you're going to absolutely love it in the bull market. And I was like, wow, okay, this sounds good. But I'm excited for what's to come.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? I'm here for all of it, and things are gonna change like crazy. I don't even know what's gonna happen, right? Like it's weird because I look back and I'm like, all the stuff I was telling people that I didn't really fully believe myself, because like you never know. It's like the governments are gonna start adopting it, the countries are gonna start adopting it, like you know the president's gonna. It's all this stuff that sounded crazy, even when I would say it back in the day, and I'm like, I'm actually right on most of it, and actually I downplayed a lot of what's actually happening. So all of a sudden, we went from being the crazy guys 6 years ago talking about Bitcoin to everyone to like geniuses, right? Like, wow, you saw the future. I'm surprised. I'm like, I can't believe that the shit I was saying came true. Because I'm looking at it like, are we in a simulation here? Because like this doesn't make sense. So anyway,
we are in a simulation. I mean,
yeah,
we're
it
in a
feels like it.
simulation. Yeah, 100%. But I love that you guys are doing these lives. I mean, I've been listening, like watching in. Like now, I know I can come and speak to you. It's
I
even
want you up
better.
here every day. You're great, man. I love having you up here. You have great energy. Blue Eye Queen have great energy. I love like, you know, a lot of women in the space have a really good energy and they bring something new. It's, you know, we're surrounded by so many degen dudes all the time, and we're all one way. So it's nice to have some insight and just a good energy come up. So you're always welcome to come up anytime you want and anytime you're free.
Lovely.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, no, I will definitely.
Are you going to jump on that women's panel with Blue Eyes? You should definitely be up there.
Oh, I might do that. You know, yeah. Why not? What have I got to do to be on there?
Let's link them up.
Yeah,
link them
I'll
up.
put
We'll
you
link
guys, I'll put
up.
you guys in contact.
You definitely should be up there. 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. That'd be great.
100%. But yeah, we'll let you go anyway. If you want to come up any day, you just shoot me a DM or shoot DC a DM and just come up anytime you want.
I absolutely will do. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You're the best. Awesome. Everybody follow UK Crypto Queen. She is one of the best people in this entire space. 100%. Right. Yeah, she's awesome, man. She's awesome. I like we have such dope guests that come up, man. And
We do, man. We do. It's getting better and better.
She's like Blue Eyes. It's like you talk to them and you just puts a smile on your face, man. Puts you in a
Yeah.
good mood. So shout out UK Crypto Queen. I've known her for a minute, and we've always had good conversations, and she's always just like the bright voice in the space.
We got Crypto Face.
Crypto Face? Okay, we got Crypto Face. He couldn't make it in the studio today, and we'll see what he's up to at home. Let's say what up.
Got that new mic.
Yo, what up?
What up? Oh, damn, look at you with your little setup there. You got your little mirrors in the back.
Am I coming in loud and clear?
Yeah, I see you. What's up, brother? What you up to?
Let's see.
Look at your boy on the podcast right now, podcasting with this new podcast mic.
Yeah, you sound good.
In the house. Let's go.
Nice, man.
Yeah, man, we out here.
This is is this your studio where you do all your magic?
This is where the magic happens. This is the music studio. This is Crypto Face / Man 3 Faces. You've been here before. We out here. We doing the thing.
Hell yeah, bro.
How we
Chilling,
feeling
man.
today, guys?
It's a Friday, bro. It's Friday. We're chilling. Do you see any good plays? Have you jumped in any plays today?
You know, the meta's been switching up a lot lately. You have the social meta, you had the oil meta. I've been looking around, kind of bouncing around, trying to find some good plays, some good works, but nothing that's taken too many bites. But you and Slack been calling some heaters though. You've been calling
Not
some
me.
heat.
Slack's calling the heaters, bro.
Oh,
He's
I
been
mean-
calling some heat.
I mean, Slack's the man.
But
You
we
already
need
know.
to start buying some of those heaters he's been calling, bro. We're just making other people money.
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
So, hey, let's toot our own horn a little bit here, because why don't you take over for a second and talk about all the coins you talked about yesterday and tell them about how many
man.
X's you did if you would have listened to us.
Well, there were so many, but we had some live here. Do you remember the names?
Do you remember?
No, I remember the ones from last night. Like if you look at Spaces, I had we had Spaces. I did. There's VC that did really well. There was the barcode one that did really well. There was this Nintendo DG play that did really well. It was like a 3x there too. Oh, we didn't. That's what it was, because we really didn't do anything earlier that day. I didn't really see anything during this session. A majority of the plays were at night, like yesterday. Yeah.
You know what we should do, bro? Let's do
there's a lot of
let's do
OG
one tomorrow
plays.
night. Let's do it on Saturday night. Let's do a live kind of session at nighttime. Let's try that at like 7 or 8 o'clock.
If we start at like 8, I think we'll find a lot.
Yeah, I think
between
we
like
should give
8
it a
and
shot.
12, that we'll start. Seeing
We'll do
some
that. I
numbers.
think Saturdays could be cool for that. Hey, is BG over there?
Oh, that'd be
in?
sick. Yeah, he's with Lake Castlevania, right now.
Yeah, that's what he says.
Yo. Oh, hey, I had a question too. So for that wallet that you guys are going to be trading in, right? The public wallet, are you going to keep that specifically on Solana, or are we gonna kind of cross chain it, or what are you thinking? 'Cause I think
yeah,
it'd be dope
cross
to be
chain it.
making
I mean,
plays on
that's what I was
Ape
thinking to
Chain.
do, because I was gonna do some.
Yeah.
They got the launch today on Ape Chain. I think that could be
Yeah.
a pretty good.
Why
one.
not? I mean, look. I'm not a freaking chain maxi for any one chain. Like, I love a lot of chains, bro. Like, I'm a money maxi. If we can find money somewhere, we go get it. Like, it doesn't matter what chain you're on. The minute that you realize that this industry, everything eventually is going to work together, you go where the money's at, right? Like, if you see a play somewhere, you go in that direction. At the end of the day, your main goal in all of this shit is to try to get more Solana, Bitcoin, and ETH at this point. Everything else at the end of the day is great and it's fun. But when this bull cycle's over, you want to be sitting in Bitcoin, ETH, and Solana. Maybe Bitcoin and ETH mainly. And so we'll see how Solana plays out. Because there's ETFs, there's Ethereum ETFs, there's Bitcoin ETFs that they're probably going to start getting added to the banks. All these things, right? So like, and Solana, I'm sure, is right behind, right? So like, at the end of the day, remember, when this is all said and done on this bull run, you want to be sitting in mostly Bitcoin, ETH, and Solana, and that's financial advice.
I mean, even just the banks adopting too. I think that's a huge game changer, because beforehand, I mean, what was the only way really to cash out? One of the most centralized ways was through Coinbase, and the fact that you could actually be throwing it up.
Look at these two driving,
Hey,
bro.
look
You
at
gotta
this
say what up to the
squad.
homies. Look at that
Squad.
mohawk, bro. Jesus Christ.
Crypto, baby.
Dude, you look like a Super Saiyan right now, bro. Like, it looks like
I'm feeling right
the
now with
black
crypto,
Super
bro.
Saiyan.
That's how I'm feeling right now with this crypto trust, baby.
Let me introduce these two young, fine-looking gentlemen.
Bro,
So
you
we got
Super Saiyan Mohawk on.
yeah, bro. So we got Dylan and B Genius here. So Dylan is one of the best producers and sound engineers in the world, as is B Genius, one of the best producers in the game. Does all the soundtracks for John Wick, many other things with movies. He does. He's done stuff for VR, Sony VR, and just a sick DJ too.
Well, the nice theme song.
Yeah, dude. Kyle, one of the members of Split Breed, DJ.
Coin Bros.
Probably one of the Coin Bros. He's done a lot of beats for the Coin Bros. So anyway, what's up, bro? What are you guys up to?
Just actually driving to get some food. I just landed in LA.
Oh shit, you're in LA.
Yeah.
So hey, I know. Hey, Dylan, you dabble in crypto quite a bit, right? Like, what are you holding right now? What kind of tokens are you holding?
I'm not as deep as you guys. I got the more basic stuff. I got like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana.
Safe bets.
Yeah, all that's safe stuff.
No, that's what I was just talking about just a second ago. I said the ones you want to be sitting in when it's all said and done is those three. That's exactly what I said. And look, you're like, Dylan's too fucking busy to be shitcoining with us in the trenches, but like, not everybody wants to be doing that all day. But like, if you just hold Bitcoin, Solana, and ETH and just chill on it for years, you'll probably make millions of dollars. That's probably the best move if you're not like dedicated all day long to sit there like shitcoining, right?
You have to make slappers, bro.
Yeah. Did you win? Have you been hitting? You're back in the game heavy, huh, BG?
Yesterday, bro. I just gave you a couple bandos.
Kyle's back in the game, bro. You gonna turn that into a mill?
Hopefully, man. Last bull run we did 6,000. We got the wallet to 1.7 million. Bought a studio with it, man. Like, this is real shit. You know what I'm saying? I got the documents. Bought a music studio. That shit kind of flopped like a meme coin, but
it happens, bro. It happens.
That's what it is, man. Any investment you make, can flop, no matter if it's crypto or fucking real life. So
100%, bro. 100%, man. Yeah, look, the thing is, the bull runs here. like right now is the time to get in if you want to make some gains. You know, obviously anybody that's playing around, like you got to be careful. If you're playing around in the sewers like we are, like in these it's very, very high risk, right? Like you got to be careful. If you're not into that, buy Bitcoin, Solana, ETH, sit back and watch the fireworks. Shit's gonna go crazy this bull run.
Thank you, baby. Just take out.
Yeah. Where are you guys headed, man? What are you guys doing today?
You can hold Bitcoin for years and years and years, and then some dummy just like, oh, Trump coin, and then he's a fucking.
Yeah, but the thing is, Bitcoin didn't go down either, right? It went up with it, so it doesn't.
No, it's still good. It's just like you see these dudes just putting in some goofy.
Well, you know what it is, bro. It's well, you know how it's like music with music too, right? It's the attention economy, right? So you'll see amazing musicians, and then you'll see somebody come around with a good social media presence, and all of a sudden they get millions of followers, right? Yeah. So like it's the same thing, right? It's the attention economy. This is it's like money flowing in. It drives all the attention, right? So people just flood over. Everybody wants a piece of the money. But at the end of the day, it all funnels back to Bitcoin at some point, right? So like the more people coming in, better for the entire industry. Like rising tide lifts all ships. I encourage people to come in however they want. And the only shitty thing is you're gonna lose a lot of money if you're just aping into the hottest thing, right? Like you're gonna get wrecked because the guys at the bottom that are getting in, that are the OGs, they're taking the money from you. Trust me. So you got to be careful when you see everybody hopping in one thing. If you're not early, you're gonna get fucking wrecked in this game. So be careful with that.
Don't be late.
Make that mistake. Yeah.
Don't be late, man.
Don't FOMO.
This is not the.
There's always another one.
Yeah, and like the game has changed, bro. It's not about like alpha anymore. It's about how fast you get it because everybody's got the alpha. It's just like how quick can you get it.
That's why you have to be tapped in. You got it's fast.
So I got a question for you guys, right? Because I had my homie he does coding, so he found out a way to make a bot integrate with ChatGPT analysis of every single like market trend and like make trades based off of the ChatGPT API.
They've got a lot of. They have a lot of.
I've seen
like,
some of those, but
yeah, he graded it too, right? He literally compared it against every other bot. Said grade mines against other bots with his coding, and they gave him an S++ rating. And I've never seen that shit before. I've only seen A++.
Has he been making some money with it?
Well, he's still running the sandbox on it right now. But tomorrow night when I come on the show, I'm gonna try it out just to let y'all know.
Okay, cool.
Does he need some input on it? I can give him some.
Why don't you send it over to Slack and let him take a look at it and try it out, and he can give you some real good
I'm
input
gonna
on
pull
it.
up on you guys tomorrow night, and we're gonna pull up with the bot. And we're gonna use it live. We're gonna really put this shit to the test. It's either gonna hit us or not, baby. If we either fall flat on the face.
There's a lot of bots out there, man. Like guys are making. There's some real smart cats that are doing bots, and like if you can crack the code with a good bot, it could be a big deal for sure.
I mean, dude, I've been winning cases with ChatGPT, bro, and I told them how to try to break stuff, like with deductive reasoning. And, I got the bank statement, which I'm going to tell you guys at some point. I'm going to let everybody know about how banks can just close your shit and make your money disappear overnight. But thanks for crypto, I was able to handle my shit, you know what I'm saying? But, like, it's like, hey, we don't like you anymore, so close. Where's my money at? We just took it.
Yeah. What's the bot called? People, you can't say bot on the live stream, bro.
Because he has a look down the name.
Yeah, you can't be talking about bots on the live stream, bro. People are gonna want that shit, bro. You can't be doing that.
Bro, we're gonna do that shit, bro. That's the dope ass name and everything. So I told him if it fucking works out, bro, I'm like, dude, I have a lot of investment in that shit, dog. So, so he just sit in my house for like 3 days like a fucking maniac, but.
Yeah, man. Yeah. This industry changes quickly, so we'll, if he has a bot that can make some money, people will want to use it. I mean, everybody wants to figure out how to make some money.
Put money where my mouth is, you know what I'm saying? I'm just debut tomorrow, bro. With some new Coin Bros music. What up?
Oh yeah, we do have some new Coin Bros music coming out. We got to do Solana Summer. We got some heaters, huh?
We can't play one of those joints. Oh yeah, we can.
All right, brother. Hey, good. Thanks for coming on, homie.
Yeah.
Shout out! Hey, follow B Genius, man. He's a beast. One of the best in the game for music.
Man, that was kind of like an iconic moment right there. To be honest, to have the whole squad on there, that was pretty large and in charge right there, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, those are some musical giants, right? Like that's pretty cool that everybody's kind of dipping in and like checking out the crypto space. Everybody's starting to like be a part of this thing. I think we're gonna see pretty soon. It's like you're gonna have to know how to navigate in crypto. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, we got.
Hey, I want to bring up a.
We gotta get you a curtain, Pinky. You just got sun rays going across your.
No, I do that on purpose, bro. That's texture. Homie. That's texture, bro.
All right.
Got a little bit of texture. Hey, is Tiki? Did you reach out to Tiki? I want to get his take on the banks.
You gotta hit him up for me.
Okay, let me hit him up. I'm gonna hit him up real quick because I want to get some good insight on what's really going on in the. What did I do with my phone? Yeah, I lost my phone. Weird. Oh, there it goes. Hey, let's look up some coins while I'm trying to get a hold of some people, bro. Let's see if there's anything worth jumping into. Let's make our first purchase.
I'm checking into. There's this Mr. Punk coin that ran up. I'm seeing if that's legit because the OG one might do even better. So let me see.
I mean, as for Ape Chain right now, I'm looking on Ape Express, and there's some steals on here right now. I'm looking to maybe level up on a little bit more into Omega, sitting at what do we got? We got an 800K market cap. That is an absolute steal. The original CIF coin, the first coin ever launched on Ape Chain, sitting at a cold 232. Looks like the BAYC kind of affiliated branded coin Curtis sitting at 470. These are all steals. You got Wong at 416. I mean, it is a discounted market because I feel like when the liquidity kind of pushes back over into Ape Chain and the meme coin scene, we're gonna be seeing some crazy movement. What are you looking at, Slack?
Here, let's see. I know that I was gonna launch their collection. Let's see if that happened yet.
And that's affiliated with the NFTs, right? And being able to buy the passes, correct? So I'm sitting on
exactly.
On a few of those.
They already did their snapshot, so that's why these dropped a little bit. So
okay.
Damn, everything's a steal right now. Sheesh. 2.5. So yeah, I'm waiting for their drop today. That's gonna be a good one for their passes. Just like their mint pass. That's gonna be a good one. And then right now there is Shadow has his little thing. I'm monitoring this because Shadow's talking about dropping.
Shadow's
coins.
been doing some bangers.
Yeah, he's been talking about some coins. I got one of his coins yesterday because they're it was just like a Shadow coin, but they had an OG one. There was one that launched randomly, and those they ran up to like 300K. Then they nuked. So I'm pretty sure there's some valuable information in this space right now.
Let's say, you know what I'm going to do? Hey, I'm going to hit you back in a bit, Vince. We'll hop back into the meme coin. I'm going to pull up Tiki real quick just to touch on some of the news that's happened today. So stay nearby your computer. We'll hit you back in like 5 minutes. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
And then let's bring up Tiki. There he is. What up, Tiki? What's going on?
Yo. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear. What's going on?
All right. Awesome.
Yeah, I wanted to bring you up, man, because like we were talking about like what's going on with the banks, right? The banks talking about they're going to start accepting crypto, or at least some of the bills being passed, right? That Trump's doing, like, kind of directly affect how banking and everything's going to work with crypto. So maybe you know a little bit more than we do about that.
Yeah, I give you guys a snapshot and some bullet points of basically, and then we can kind of like use our imagination on how this will affect things in the future. So basically, as far as the crypto executive order, what you need to know, right? So the first thing, the Trump administration's policy will be to support the responsible growth and use of digital assets, blockchain technology, and related technologies. So that's kind of a generalization. So mainly the sentiment, right? The sentiment of the entire country is turning. And as you guys know, it's been pretty bad the last 4 years. I don't know if any of you guys saw the Mark Andreessen interview about a month ago with Tom Bilyeu.
Mm-mm.
He was talking about how like 25 top tech founders got debanked in the last couple of years simply because they tried to get involved in crypto, and then it was like a mess. Then they had to start new companies and have different founders in order to get their banking system back into place, and it's been just basically a mess, right? So the whole sentiment is starting to change. So what will it do? So it's going to establish a working group on digital asset markets that will be chaired by the special advisor for AI and crypto. So they're kind of, those two things are kind of coming together, right? It's like Trump signed 2 executive orders where they want the US to be the number one in AI development, as well as basically just crypto development, which is great for all of us, right? A working group will evaluate the potential creation of a digital asset stockpile. So that's kind of, it's not the Bitcoin reserve that we were talking about yet. So I think hopefully we get to that point. But basically, he signed something that basically to the effect of a digital asset stockpile. So that could be all crypto, any crypto. So they're not basically saying only Bitcoin. They're saying it could be, you know, obviously the top cryptos, but it could be anything they want. So I don't know if that's better than it being just, you know, really focusing on, say, Ethereum and Bitcoin and Ethereum, or if it's good to just be like, hey, everybody come on in. So basically, obviously, all cryptocurrency that was seized by the federal government is not going to be auctioned off like it always has been in the past. You guys remember when Germany did that just like a year ago? Germany,
look how dumb they feel, huh?
And Bitcoin was like, I don't know, it was like 40 to 50K, and like literally a month and a half later, it doubled in price. Like how much money they literally lost by just basically not even having an advisor like advise them on it. They just literally just said, we have to sell this, you know, that simple. So within 180 days of the order, the working group should recommend regulatory and legislative proposals for the digital asset industry. So we're going to see all kinds of changes come in over the next 6 months that should be good, you know, should be positive. But I wouldn't get too bullish, because you know how politicians are. They will sometimes throw curveballs in some of this stuff, but overall it should be good. And then of course, you guys heard the order to terminate ongoing plans to create a central bank digital currency.
That's great.
CBDC, right? Which I think most people that are into decentralization don't want that to come through.
That would be the worst.
Right. And the idea is to protect fair and open access to banking services for all law-abiding citizens and private entities, which goes back to the whole banking thing. So I can tell you here in Costa Rica, and I know this because I have a group of guys that are into crypto, and I'm good friends with one of the Bitcoin. He's kind of like one of the Bitcoin ambassadors of the country, or that's what they call him. But they're not super crypto friendly over here. And if you just put in, you know how like when you do a bank transfer or something, and then you can put a note in there, you know, like just for your own records.
Yeah.
If you say anything to the effect, and this is for the main bank, the national bank, if you say anything to the effect of crypto, they basically close your account. So really? if I were to say transfer $50 to a buddy and just write in Bitcoin in the note, within a week the bank account would just basically get. It's crazy, and for no reason. No, there's no explanation, anything. So a lot of people, not just in the U.S. but around the world, the banks have been so negative towards it that people are afraid. So it's not just going to be the U.S., right? The U.S. is kind of like the leader, right? So when they start to change the sentiment, all these other countries start to follow in suit. So that means that banking all over the place is going to become easier for people in crypto. You know, it's going to probably become just like a credit card or PayPal. It's going to be just as commonplace, just like that. So
do you think that that's going to, I mean, obviously, as soon as we kind of implement all that from the U.S., do you think that the entire world just follows suit?
Well, I mean, I think it just makes sense that, I mean, whatever the U.S. does, a lot of the countries that are allies to the U.S. are going to basically follow what they do. It's just kind of how it works, right?
I know that the UK is like horrible with crypto. Like they say that they're like the worst over there, you know, with regulatory stuff and like privacy and all this. Like they're like really, really bad with it. I hear that a lot from like my UK friends. So I wonder if that's going to change everything. Over in Europe too.
I think everything's going to change. I think because Trump's coming in just like with a freaking wrecking ball and just basically, I mean, are you hearing? I'm not hearing of SEC suing anybody. I'm not hearing of any of that negative stuff. It all stopped. It literally came to a screeching halt the day he became president. So that's great. You know, that's great for all of us.
What do you think about him signing the JFK files over for everyone to see everything, and the Martin Luther King files and everything? They did that just yesterday.
I would love to see him do that for like the whole Area 51 thing too, huh?
He probably will. You know, it's so crazy. It's like he feels like a guy that he knows this is his last term. Somebody literally tried to kill him, right? It's like this weird kind of like I'm gonna like turn the rock over for everything. You know what I mean? Like I'm here to like literally shake everything up. It's almost like he's doing it like right away. You know what I mean? It just goes to show how bullshit the government is. How much shit you can get done in a short period of time if you want to. You know what I'm saying? Like they make like things take forever to get done. And he comes in the first week and does more than entire terms what presidents do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's signing things the day one. He's getting people out of jail. He's freaking changing the laws. He's fixing regulations, getting rid of freaking the SEC, what's his name, Gensler. It's like he's literally in like a 1 week done more for the world. He put together that AI team with like a $500 billion fund to like further AI technology for us to make sure we're ahead of the curve. Like all of this in 1 week. You know what I'm saying? It just goes to show how bullshit over the past 30 years, 40 years, how it's been, you know?
They created a fearless monster. They tried to assassinate him like 3 times. They tried to throw him in jail. He has no fear now. He's not afraid to do anything. Like they're afraid. They are running.
Big time.
And I don't know if you saw the live interviews that he's been doing. He's straight out calling everybody out. I've never seen a president do it like that. Straight out calling them out. He's crooked. He's this. He did that. They destroyed evidence. You know, I mean, like straight out calling people out. Like it's going to be interesting. My biggest fear is like protect him with all, everything. Like, like there's going to be a lot of enemies out there that are going to,
it's
who
true.
knows what they're going to be thinking.
Somebody already tried, right? Like they already tried once. And I think that's what, like you said, created the monster. And regardless of your like political beliefs or whatever, like you got to admit, man, like he is getting things done. You know what I mean? He is, whether you like it or not, he's getting things moving. You know what I mean? And obviously we're crypto guys, and this is the best thing that could ever happen to us, right? You have somebody that's literally doing everything that we think should be done as far as like regulation. Like you said, I'm curious to see what happens with. They keep talking about we want to bring crypto back to the U.S., right? We want to make sure that you're incentivized to build here. So I'm super curious because we're builders, right? Like I'm a builder, you're a builder. I would love to be able to do everything out of the U.S. Like I love the U.S.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I love my country. I would love to be able to do my work here and like represent for the country. And let's see what they do, right? If they make it beneficial, like how Dubai does, like zero capital gains tax, come build over here. We want your money. Bro, I mean, that could really shake things up, right? All those companies that left, which is a lot. I would say, I mean, the U.S. is still the main source of crypto, right? Like we are still I think there's more transactions out of the U.S. than anywhere. So, and we've all had to leave, right? If you're building in the space, everybody has to leave. Like nobody's paying 30-40% capital gains tax if you're building. Why would you do that? Everybody's left. I wonder how many people are going to flood back if they fully, make it basically no capital gains tax. How many companies come back to the U.S.? How much more jobs does that make?
They have to be competitive. Who's been preaching that forever is Raoul Pal. He's been saying like, if they don't become competitive, everybody's going to leave. They're going to vote with their feet. And that's what's been happening. So his administration's smart. They understand that. And I think it's one of those kind of things where people weren't expecting that crypto could be as big as it's going to be. They thought of it as just a small thing and it didn't matter. But what they're seeing now is, wait a second, maybe this does matter. And maybe this is going to be, one of the most valuable things in every economy across the globe. Like, why wouldn't we want to be number one, especially since we have the power to do it very easily?
Yeah.
Why would you want to? Why would you want to just basically just not? It's stupid. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad that he's coming through, sweeping everything, coming and changing. I mean, so many people just reading the comments of all these videos and all these things that are online, and people are just they're pouring out, just going, thank God,
Yeah.
I was so tired of all that woke bullshit. So tired of it.
I think a lot of people were, man. That's why he won so easily. I think a lot of people are sick of the woke shit and like the whole like trying to stop freedom of speech, trying to shut down like Twitter or X is literally the last place you could say what you want, right? And the fact that that's being lifted, and it's like all these other platforms now are like, yeah, we're all about freedom of speech. It's like, no, you weren't. You weren't about any of that shit last time. You're full of shit. You were like doing everything the opposite, and now all of a sudden everybody, we're about it too over here, right? So, I mean, I think it's good overall. I think you're gonna get the good with the bad too. Like some things are gonna get a little out of hand and crazy, but I would rather take, freedom over like across the board over anything else.
Well, you guys should watch that interview with Mark Andreessen on Tom Bilyeu, because he talks about, and this is before Trump actually got elected, but the government, they have I can't remember what they call that, but they can literally reach out to these big companies and tell you what to do, and you can't do anything. Like, you can't even say that they told you to do this. So a lot of times when you see these big companies acting gay like that, you think it's the founder, but it's really the pressure from the administration doing it, like, so we're going to see a lot of that stuff end, and they're going to see the pressure going in the opposite direction. I think all these institutions, banks are going to be pressured to literally open up the gates, open up the doors, and do not prosecute, do not persecute, founders and people that are just trying to build just, regular innovations in the crypto industry. So, but anyways, I wanted to tell you guys a story to change it a little bit, because
let's go.
It's because I hear you guys talk about the degens, and you were just talking to Genius and
Dylan, the Castlevania.
Castlevania, the John, and he was saying, like, it kind of sucks that you spend all this time in a crypto, and then you hear a story of some dude just jump into a meme coin and become an overnight, deca millionaire. All of a sudden he's worth $20 million. And you're going to hear these kind of stories all the time. And they are, like I said, it's kind of an illusion, right? You always hear the dramatic, sensational stories, but you don't hear the other side of it. So I'll just tell you a quick funny story that's interesting. Is about a year and a half ago, I have a friend here. She's an older lady in her mid 50s. She has a young son who's about 19. And I talked to her, and she's pretty open-minded. I'm always telling her, like, you should get into crypto. And she's like, yeah, I'd love to do it, but I don't really know what to do. Can you show my son? Can you teach my son how to do it, and then he can help me? So I went ahead and did that. And so he got her on your typical, right? Just here, Mom, grab some Bitcoin, grab some Solana, grab some Ethereum, grab some I don't even think it was XRP, right? But she's not gonna trade, right? She just sits there. He, on the other hand, got really into the meme coins and this and that, and they kind of started with around the same amount of money. And he kept telling me how good he was doing. He's like, oh man, I hit on this coin, and I hardly would ever hear about the losses. And then just the other day, I asked him, I said, your mom's doing really well, right? Like she got in pretty early. And he's like, yeah. And I said, well, have you compared like your account and hers? Like who's got a higher, like who's got more money right now? And he kind of went, well, you know what? I actually hold all the accounts. I can look it up. He pulled it up, and he kind of started adding it all together. And she was about 30% more than he was.
Really?
And all she did was sit in the coins and know nothing. But she just got in early. What did he do? He was trading all over the place, jumping in and out of meme coins. And he thought that he was crushing it. And it turns out that she was outperforming him over the last 2 years simply because she was just sitting in the right coins. So I was talking about this last time, right? Back 25 years ago when I started buying stocks and stuff, back before the .com boom, I remember learning about this kind of stuff, and I was new. I was in my late 20s or early 20s. I can't remember. And I kept hearing, like the number one killer is over trading, and people don't realize how it slowly whittles away. You can think that you're doing good, and then you go back and you do the math and you find out that if you would have just sat in some good shit, you usually 9 times out of 10, you outperform the trader.
Yeah.
So when you hear all these stories about these guys jumping in and out and crushing it, yeah, you're going to hear the sensational stuff, but literally over time, usually the holders win. And you've heard that. We all know this, but we can't help to do it because we're dudes. And we have this thing called the illusion of action. We think that when something isn't working, we can make something happen. I haven't had a win in a month. I need to do something. I need to get in there and start trading. I got to find a winner, and typically that's actually what causes us to lose over the long run. So interesting story, true story. And yeah.
It's one of those things, right? Like not everybody, like, look, you can make a ton of money in the trenches if you're locked in, right? And you have really good intel and you're like in the right communities and a lot of guys that are launching the coins. There's a lot of things you can do, but not everybody has the time for that. Not everybody wants to do that. because it's all, it's a time consuming thing. You're locked in, bro. You're not looking up from your phone. You're on, and if you do, you could lose everything in like 2 seconds. So definitely, a lot of times it's good to just set your money in something and just walk away for a bit. And if you see some good plays that you actually like, that you think have potential, put a little more in there and then just walk away and chill. Because you can make money a lot of different ways to skin a cat in this game. It's the truth.
I'll never forget this one saying. I can't remember the YouTuber, but he'd been in crypto actually from the very beginning, and this was in around 2019. And he basically said that he's going to slow down on the trade, and he said he has this new method. It's his new strategy. He called it trade less, profit more. That's simple.
Trade less.
Trade less, profit more. He says that's his new tagline. So for all you guys out there that are jumping in and out of stuff, I know you guys are trying to make lottery tickets win and stuff, but just know that it isn't the only way if you're willing to have some patience. And the thing is I believe in the crypto space, if you're willing to have a good strategy and patience, within a full cycle to 2 cycles, you can find financial freedom. So that's within a 4 to 8 year period, you can literally become wealthy if you want to do it the more predictable way. Of course, nobody wants to do that. We all want to hit those runners, in the middle of the bull market. But like a lot of people are going to get crushed, and I wouldn't be surprised if at the end of this bull market, there's going to be meme coins anonymous, for all these meme coiners that
meme coins anonymous. You're probably right. That's actually a good name for a token. Like,
look at you guys. You guys gonna go launch that right now, right?
Yeah, you gotta pay. You have to pay for it in a token, and you get like a girl to listen to your losses, right? She just sits on the phone and like talks you off the ledge.
There's gonna be a support group for sure. There's going to be meme coin support groups.
Well, yeah, I think you're right with it's probably a smart move to just kind of park in the good ones and wait over time. But the reality is people are crazy. Everybody likes to gamble. It's just fun, right? And like people like to be in the action, right? It's like the feeling of the action, which is why people like to gamble. And like it's not going anywhere. What I'd say to people is like, look, you're probably going to do it anyway. Take a small percentage of your stack and do that. That way you don't feel like you're missing out on anything. But the majority, keep it parked in the big ones, and then you can do both, right? Just don't dip into your big stack over here on Bitcoin. Just like, have a little bit of your money that you play around with. That way you don't feel like you're missing shit. You're not missing out on anything. And if you lose it, it doesn't kill you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you kind of got to go through that learning curve. I think everybody comes into crypto, they hear about like Bitcoin or Solana, and then they find meme coins, then they lose their shirt, and then they hate crypto, and then they get back into it, and then they start to go, maybe I'll just hold on to some good stuff and I'll trade a little bit less. I hear that so much. Like if you talk to anybody that's been in the space for a long period of time, they all kind of, when I say a long period, I mean like going back to the initial ICO phase from 2017 moving forward. Anybody that's been in it 4 years or longer is kind of will tell you that similar experience where they lost a ton of money, and they had to kind of like change their strategy. So, but people are going to do what they're going to do. You can't stop it. But, the thing is the older you are, the less time you have to start over again. And that's why you hear people, I'm older, right? You hear older people in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, and they're like, I don't want to deal with that. I just want to find something that's going to work. And I think there's a lot of people out there that would be like, if you gave them 2 options and you said, okay, option number 1 is you take $1 million and it's a 99% chance it'll go 50 to 100% in 4 years. You're going to double that. Or you could take 100,000 and there's maybe a 50% chance that you'll 5 to 10x that. But there's also a 50% chance you're going to lose it all. What would you rather take? And I think there's a lot of people that would go, you know what? I've built up a little bit of money. I don't want to lose it. I would rather take, something that's going to be better than a stock or a bond or gold. I like that route. I'll take that route. But hey, maybe like you said, maybe I can convince you to keep 3-4%. And if I hear something, it's risky, try it out. You never know. You might outperform the rest of your portfolio. I mean, I do it. Like I talk conservative because I think it needs to be done, but I still jump into stupid shit all the time.
Yeah. It's there is always like this industry's crazy. You can hit something where you do 1,000x. Like it happens to people all the time, right? It's just when you get too deep into jumping into everything is where you lose your ass, right? Because you get addicted to it. And it's just like gambling. When you get a big hit, let's say you get a 15x on something, and then you do it again, you start thinking you have some kind of edge and you're good at this game. The reality is you probably just got lucky, or maybe things are firing and then next week it's going to be different. Like it's just like gambling, right? And on these new shit coins. And you're right. There's something for everybody. It's just, you got to pick what you want, and don't get caught up too much in one thing, and especially if it's not working for you. You know, if you're losing, there's a lot of different options there is. But anyways, man, but yeah, right on for coming up and giving us the insight. We'll hit you up on a daily basis pretty much and see what's going on on the news side of things. But right on for coming up, man.
Right
Crypto
on.
bomb.
Yeah, be safe. Be safe, guys. Everybody out there, be safe, man. It's treacherous. It's fun, exciting. There's crazy gains to be made, but you got to be careful.
Yeah, that's facts, man. That's facts. You got to be careful, bro, because you don't want to lose all your money, right? Like you don't want to lose your money. You got to have some money to play in the casino. So don't go all in on anything, except for Bitcoin. Maybe I would say go all in on Bitcoin. Cool, man. All right, brother. We'll talk to you soon.
Right. Peace.
Everybody follow Crypto Bomb. If you want some like real news and like actually know what's going on in the industry, probably one of the best sources. And he will tell it to you straight, right? Like nobody wants to talk about being safe and doing things that like aren't as risky in the bull run. But it's funny. Every time I talk to him over the years, like he's always ends up being right on things. And I'm like, shit, I should have just listened. But we all love to gamble like crazy. So we seen anything, Slack?
Bro, this Mr. Punk coin is fucking ripping, bro.
Did you get in?
Nah, I got it too late, bro. I seen it too late. It was at 50 million. I'm not gonna buy that.
No, it's at 50 million.
Yeah, bro. I was researching.
What's it at right now? Like it's at 35. Oh, it went up to 50.
When I first seen it, it was like at 14, but I was just like, that's still pretty high.
You saw it at 14 and it ripped to 50.
Yeah.
Man, dude. I don't know, man. It's funny. Like 50 million is not that big of a deal right now in the cycle. Like it's.
I'm starting to notice.
Think like getting in at 1 million on good things is like. That's like that's the old 20K,
Yeah.
What else are we looking at?
But besides that, we're still looking. We're seeing what's
take this off.
I know, it feels weird. Yeah, we're still looking. We're seeing what's out there. For right now, this one's taking a lot of attention. So
everybody, real quick, share the space, retweet it. Make sure you like, comment in there. I know it's Friday, everyone's doing their thing, but everybody, like, we're gonna run this for at least another couple hours. So everybody share, retweet, and then we're gonna be back on Saturday too. We're gonna do another one too. We're gonna try to give you guys content every day.
Nice.
We're also streaming across all platforms. So like we're on Rumble. What are we on, DC?
You just post the links at the bottom.
Rumble, Kick, Twitch. You posted the link, the links.
This will be updated tonight.
Solid.
On the Linktree once this is done.
So we're gonna have it on Linktree, so you can follow everything. If like depending like any platform, we're gonna be on it. And yeah, go check us out there. And then we're gonna be putting out a lot of really dope content too. So we'll be posting from like all social media platforms. This is only week 2, and we're just getting started. So like we really want to like grow this into something massive across just the entire space. So anytime you guys retweet and share or like, it really helps us out. Gets it out to more people. We're going to put the effort in for you guys. We're going to be consistent. We're going to stay on here. I'm going to try to bring you guys the best people possible up on the stage so you can learn some stuff or just kind of vibe with us. And, if you guys are out there and you want to come up, man, and you have something legit, we bring people up too. If you have a project you want to talk about, obviously we're going to do a little due diligence on it. We don't want you guys shilling scams up here, but we want to give people a platform too to get their shit off, man. I like people shilling. That's how I find out about most of my plays. So I got no problem letting people come up and shill.
You guys heard of the XAI4M token?
XAI4M?
I'll pull up the comment.
Let's take it out. No, that's on pre-sale. We're not gonna talk about any pre-sales, bro. You got to get rid of that.
It is?
It says it's on pre-sale. Is that a joke, like saying it's cheap, or is that like a pre-sale that someone's trying to push? Definitely, we're not going to promote any pre-sales. Definitely not.
Yeah, that's a lot of rugs coming from that.
Yeah,
shit.
Be careful.
I haven't even seen that as a.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I mean, if it's not a pre-sale and you're just joking, that's fine. But we're not going to talk about pre-sales because you know how that shit usually goes. Yeah.
What is this?
Looks like a bot. Oh, yeah. We're talking to a bot right now. Yeah, get rid of that damn bot. Yeah. So anytime someone's shilling a pre-sale, just get rid of it, bro. Don't buy into pre-sale, guys. Yeah, we are not endorsing that. When's the last time a presale worked?
Bro, I haven't seen that.
Have you
shit
seen
in
a presale
minute,
at all?
dude?
Remember
Nah,
the
I
presale meta a while ago?
Bro, that
Like,
was crazy during that time. Did you
I
ever
mean,
get into
I
any of
made
them?
money on a couple, but like they, like anything else, they just become scams and everybody just loses money. Anytime you're locking up money before you get anything, it's probably not a good move. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
For a
you're-
minute, some of them are pretty good.
Well, think about it. Okay, a couple do good, then everyone's like, "Give us all your money," and then we promise to give you something.
Yeah.
You don't know who we are. You don't know our face. You've never met us. But here, just lock your money up, and we'll drop you something. Don't worry about it. Yeah, let's not do too many of those anymore. Let's see. You guys want to hit up Coco? See what he's up to?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let me see if he's
I know he's
free.
seen that coin too, the Mr. Punk one.
Dude, I'm sure he got into it. Have we jumped in anything yet today?
Not yet, no. I mean, yeah, I'm trying to find something with momentum still. So
Someone just in my private good thread said she's gonna drop a pinky coin. I said I'll buy 90% of the supply.
yeah, let's drop a pinky coin, 90%, and they all sent to like
Yeah.
50 million. Let's go.
Yeah. If you want to come up, good threads. If you're watching, come on up. Spit some game. Anybody in my
We were
alpha
finding
chats,
so
bro.
many
If you
coins
guys are
last
watching,
night,
bro,
yeah.
come up here and shill the coins. I don't care, bro. You guys can come shill whatever, and we'll preface it with like these are complete shit coins, and they might die very quickly. So we're here to do things a little different here. Like if you want to listen to us and jump into stuff we're jumping into, it's on you. There's a very good chance it dies.
Show some coins at the bottom. Show some coins
Let's see here.
in the Twitter.
Yeah, show some. We'll take a look at it and
Yeah, we're trying to find them.
yeah. Let me see here. You want to bring Vince back up for a second?
Got crypto face.
Let's bring Crypto Face back up for a second. See what the homie's doing.
Yo,
What up, man?
what it do? Just scanning right now, man.
Headphones
Been
off, huh?
scanning.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I got you. You got me?
Yeah, my headphones are just acting really weird. Yeah.
You
Hello,
know-
check. Yeah,
Yep,
there we
yep,
go.
check,
There we
check.
go.
You know, the
Alrighty.
best part about this setup is I figure out a way to have you come through my studio monitors and not have to wear headphones. I'm not very keen on wanting to wear headphones, so this works out perfect.
Heck yeah, man. What you got going over there, bro? You looking at stuff?
Yeah, I was just scanning around, still doing a little bit more research on what Zuki has going on with their drop that they just had recently. And,
What do you see?
Well, I've seen a price decline on their anime coin, but
Yeah, I mean, whenever you have a huge airdrop like that, you're gonna get the sell off, right?
yeah. But I mean, besides that, I'm just checking out.
Oh, that's a big
comparison,
sell off. Yeah, they're off a cliff. But like, here's the thing, right? Like, those guys aren't idiots. What they're doing is they're letting people sell off, and I'm sure they have money on the sidelines to try to get that market making back up. Because like, if people want to get out, you let them get out, right? Like, people want to make their money and take their profits, and like, if you're buying into their sell pressure, you're just getting nuked on, right? So like, I think it's smart. Let it bleed out a bit. I sold some a little higher, not a lot, just a little bit, and then I threw it into some other coins that I thought have good potential. But I have half my bag still in anime coin. I'm going to let it ride to the bull run. I think that's a multi-billion-dollar coin at some point, right?
Yeah.
So,
absolutely. Yeah.
and it's free.
And,
It's a free airdrop. I want to support their community, bro. Like, I want to support. Anytime you get a big airdrop like that, that's like, dude, I appreciate it, and I want to support what they're doing. So I'll hold half of my shit, and I'll get in their ecosystem, and I'll maybe even build something over there. You know what I mean?
No, I think it's a good look. Because
Look at this, bro. I mean, you can't see it, but do you see my Azuki? Can you do that shot, the wide shot, DC?
Let me see it.
That right there is this is my favorite Azuki right there.
Oh yeah,
Look at
yeah,
that.
well, yeah.
That's like that was
I
done
remember
by.
the first time you got that painted up. It's by the same artist too.
Yeah, it's Rock Soul Miami. Shout out, bro. One of
So
the
dope,
dopest
man.
guys in the game, man. And like,
Yeah.
I love that. That's like my two favorite NFTs right there, and I'll never sell those. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you guys give me $1 million, then maybe I'll think about it. Depending on, there's a price for everything. But like, I literally had those painted, right? So like, the thing with the NFTs, you get attached, bro. It's like, I mean, I'm pinky, man. Like, if I sell that, I feel like I'm selling a piece of my soul. You know what I mean? And at a cost. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can look. I'm taking offers.
You're trying to tell me that if somebody offered you $1 million for your
Fuck you talking about? My shit was $500,000 and I didn't sell it last cycle. I stared at 150, 180 ETH offers and I said no. So I did turn down $1 million. But, whatever. I don't care, bro. I like it. I like art. I like NFTs. And I think eventually the good ones will be $1 million just on the floor, man. It's like fine art of anything. Like everything that's gone digital in the history has 100 to 1,000x. So having like a digital piece of art that's like an artifact, really, it's not like one of the first NFTs that were actually made like a big wave, and probably the most recognizable NFT art in the world. I think at some point you're going to be looking at $1 million, Bored Ape, and I think you're going to be looking at a $10 million CryptoPunk. There's, you can't ever have any more, man. There's only 10,000 of each, and they're iconic, right? So like, if you like art and you like things like that, and you have patience, I think you just hold on to good shit, and it always goes up in value. So I'm not going to be selling. I mean, I'll sell a few of them. I have a lot, but those are two I'm probably never selling. And I'll hand those to my kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Talking about NFTs, and it's just kind of like a sideline topic or whatever. When like platforms like Blur, do you think that affects like the game of NFTs as soon as Blur came out, and the ability to just sell off any
There's
NFT
two ways of thinking.
want?
There's two ways of thinking, right? Like, so one, it adds, you can actually trade them, and if you need money, you can get in and out, right? So like, that's a really good thing, right? Like the NFTs that's one of the problems, right? Someone needs to be there waiting to buy it if you want to sell it. It's not like tokens where you have a liquidity pool and you can come in and out. Like with NFTs, they kind of created a liquidity pool. It's like, okay, now there can be offers and you can literally get in and out if you want to, which is, I think, a positive overall. But when you have Blur farmers and you have people that are trying to get points, and then they're compressing the price down and doing all these things, for price action, it's probably not the best thing. But at some point, if the craze comes back, it is something you want, right? You want to be able to get in and out and trade these things just like a token. So I don't know, man. There's two ways of looking at it. Right. Obviously, but whenever price is down, everybody finds reasons to be mad about something, and there has to be something to point at and be angry about. But I think overall, man, I think NFTs will have another run up. I think it's going to be a lot of the OGs that do really well. You know what I mean? It's going to be tough for new guys to come out and really hit the heights that like a Bored Ape or CryptoPunk hit. But there will be. There'll be some. And shit changes quickly in this industry. Like, it could be. The thing is like, usually people buy expensive things when they make a lot of money. That's usually at the end of a bull run. Everybody's made a lot of profits. So there's guys that have gone from 10 grand to $1 million. All of a sudden, they want to flex online, right? I think Patty Ice was saying it. People, the biggest flex in the game is having a big PFP, right? Like, if you have a CryptoPunk, a Bored Ape, a Pudgy, Nazuki, it's kind of a status symbol, right? Like, okay, I'm in this industry. I was willing to put up the money for something like this. I'm in this community, and I'm serious about what I'm doing here, right? Like, it kind of shows that. So like, it's true, bro. If you go and hit someone up, if a Bored Ape hits me up in a DM, I'm probably answering. You know what I mean? Just because it's part of my community. Facts. You want so like, same with a CryptoPunk, right? Like, I'm like, okay, let me just see what this guy has to say, because if it's a real one, I'm like, they're serious about this industry, right? They probably do something in the industry. You've made enough money to go spend $100,000 on a PFP. Maybe, it's just, whether or not that's the way it should be, it's just kind of the way it is, right? So yeah, I think there's a lot of value in it, you know what I mean, of having one. And like, if you're like in this industry, if you're like working in this industry, or you're trading, or you have a presence on Twitter or whatever, right? Having a PFP, whether doesn't matter the price, but like a part of a community that's like respected, or it does play its part, right? There's some weight to it.
I mean, definitely. I think BAYC and the whole ecosystem in general. I mean, it's an iconic branded, community, and everything that they have behind it's going to go down in the history books and continually like rise with everything that's being built, especially with Yuga and Ape affiliated. But I also, going back to Azuki, I know that you were also heavily invested and a big supporter in it. I've been looking up what's some of the stuff that you're looking forward to as far as that Azuki's building?
I don't know, man. To be honest, I don't really know what they're going to do with the anime chain, right? I know that there's like 1 billion anime lovers, right, in the world. So like, if they're tapping into the Web 2 like anime world, that's like a side of, like, I don't really know that side of the industry, right? Like, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that brings. If they can actually tap into the anime lovers and like make it work, it could be massive. It could be the sleeper of the cycle, right? Like, if they can get anime people to start flooding in and building, and some of these big anime companies in Japan start doing things on blockchain, and they're all the Asian community starts building over here on anime chain, I think a lot of people might look at it and say, fuck, that was, we didn't see that coming, but it makes sense. But I don't know, how they're doing it there. I was talking to Coco. I don't even know if it's the gas token of the chain, right? I'm not sure how it works. So I don't know. Like we'll see, right? As soon as they launch, we'll see what projects they're launching there. I'm definitely interested. You know what I mean? I think it's a cool market that they're going after. I think their branding is second to none. I think that the branding of Azuki's is more palatable to like the normie coming into the space than any project. I would say that Azuki probably is the most palatable, right?
Right.
Even maybe even more than Bored Ape. Like Bored Ape is obviously bigger, but I think if you're coming into the space and you don't know anything about it, and you see the art and the way that they're doing their clothing and their fashion and their branding, it's top notch. It's like S tier, right? So we'll see what happens. And I'm holding, bro. Like I got a fat airdrop from them, and I'm just gonna hold it because I feel like, for one, you never sell on a huge dump, right? You don't sell too much on a massive dump. You let it start coming, but I'm sure they have plans to like bring it back up. But I think that's a multi-billion-dollar token. It's a token of a blockchain. You know what I mean? And if the blockchain's successful, that thing goes fucking crazy.
Now,
Just like ApeChain. ApeChain's going to do the same thing, right? Like as that becomes more
100%.
successful, that token follows suit, and it'll probably break all-time highs at some point.
So okay, now in comparison, because you've you've obviously attended, and this is just another side topic. You've attended Azuki events and you've attended Bored Ape events. I mean, who does it? Who does it bigger and badder?
Oh
What would you
man,
say?
I mean, obviously, like, look, Bored Ape they made a lot of money, right, last cycle. So their events are like they take over a city. You know what I'm saying? Like they take over Hong Kong. They take over they go to, I forget the last one was. I didn't make the last one, but it was crazy, right? They came to Vegas. They come to Vegas, I think, this year. Like I think they're planning on doing Ape Fest in Vegas.
Right?
I did the one in New York. Amazing. I got to see Lil Wayne,
I was
Eminem,
there
Snoop
with
Dogg.
you, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly. You were there. So
Let's go.
that's like, I was like, wow, this is crazy. And then Azuki, they came to Vegas and they took over, like one of the biggest nightclubs in Vegas. That's not cheap.
That was impressive.
And that was so cool. You literally got to go to this nightclub. Everything was free. Cool performers, like dope DJs, but like you had the whole venue in a nightclub on a Friday night in the middle of the strip, right? That's next level shit. And they had like their machine set up, free bartender, everything was free.
Then they had arcade games.
Arcade games.
They had some. What? Honestly, and that's why I wanted to get your opinion on it because it was.
Well, wait. Before you even talk about that, like the one in New York was fucking crazy too. Did you go to that too? Were you with us on that one too?
Yeah.
Did you come? Yeah, but we went 2 separate days. So anyway, they set up in New York for NFT New York. It looked like a fucking ancient Asian village with all the. Yeah, you didn't get to go to that. So
I
had.
was still doing Bored Ape stuff. They were both happening simultaneously.
Yeah, at the same time. So they set up an entire village, and it was the craziest thing I've ever seen, bro. You felt like you're in an ancient Asian village with shops, and they had like a candy shop, and then you could go in and play games, and then you walk through. They had like a speakeasy with had all the old Asian whiskey, and it was like the records playing in different doors. And then after they didn't tell anyone, but they had Zoo perform out of nowhere. So I was like, this is the curation here is, I've never seen anything like it, right? I think Bored Ape's probably a bigger operation than what they do, but the curation that Azuki does is nothing like it. Like nothing like it. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to
like a different
pick.
etiquette. It's like a whole different demographic that comes together. You're getting like pristine fine dining.
Yeah.
And then you're getting the full rage with the ape. That's kind of like what it was because that was unmatched, bro. That performance to have Eminem, to have Lil Wayne, to have Snoop Dogg. I mean, all in the same thing. They had that entire facility. But then, like you said, with the Azuki, it's like a whole nother vibe. You're coming into just something that's different, just a whole different etiquette. I feel like like an upper echelon type vibe. But
yeah,
I mean,
it was dope, man. Like it is too. But here's the thing: a lot of people aren't into the whole IRL thing, right? Not everybody's going to travel to go to these events. Not everybody's really cares about that, right? A lot of people, most people are online. They don't leave their house for the most part. They're just trying to make money. Like they're trading NFTs to make a few bucks. Like we're lucky. We're in a position where we get to go travel to these things and we get to experience what it's like to be a part of these clubs, right? Because at the end of the day, that's what it is. You have a pass to a club. That's what you're buying. It's not just a picture. You have access to the people in the club. You have access to the events. You have access to all the merchandise, all these things that it's a little more high scale, right? Like you don't need it in your life, but if you can afford it, it's a really cool thing to be a part of. And if you know how to navigate through the space with that, it can be very beneficial, and you can make connections that make you money. You can set up partnerships with people that are doing shit in the industry, which makes you money. But if you're just a trader, you don't care about any of that stuff. Like, you're just thinking about how does the price go up on this NFT. I bought it here, I want it to go here. So like, there's two trains of thought, right? Like, most people don't get to travel and do all the things we do. So the majority, if price goes down, you're going to see a lot of FUD on the timeline. You're going to see a lot of hate, and everybody judges everything on the price of things. So, you know, it's like a tough thing to balance, right? Like, if you're a company, an NFT project, it's like, you got to balance, how do we make sure the price doesn't dip too much and we can see pumps, but also how do we give a crazy experience that keeps everyone there and makes everyone happy? I would say it's one of the hardest things to juggle, man, because like, you know, because your price directly reflects your stock in crypto. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like that. I don't give a fuck how many parties you throw. It's like, if your shit just keeps going down in value, those parties seem a lot cooler, right? Like, people start saying, why is the price down? You know, that type of shit. So yeah, man, it's not an easy job, man. So like, anybody doing it right that have been here through the bear market still building, I got a lot of respect for you.
No, yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you're buying into this, it's obvious that you're buying into a club, an exclusive, you know, membership, and to see some of the top leaders always taking care of their people by holding, you know, the NFT in the collection is also prime. And you've seen that with Bored Ape, and now you've just seen it with Azuki as well. Because to be honest, that kind of came out of nowhere, because there's been a little bit of, I wouldn't say like being silent with Azuki, but it was like more or less like, okay, well, what's coming next? And then that, you know, that airdrop or that claim was very that was kind of big to put it back on the map, because now it's important that you stay relevant. You have to stay relevant with the curves, and you're not just going to be, you know, an OG innovator that stays relevant unless you're staying up with the curves and you're taking care of your people. So
yeah,
I mean, that was a big one.
I think one of the ways that they're kind of going about it was, they're like, we do dope shit only. We're not here to just put shit out to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're here to like actually give you really cool shit, and like, we don't care what happens in between. Like, if you guys want to dump the token because, or you want to dump the NFT because we're not giving you a new sweater every month, that's fine. But like, the stuff we do give you is going to be next level. We're going to like really like what we put out. We're going to build this like a Web 2/Web3 brand, where it's like, we want to grow this thing much further than just being a token of value, right? So like, it's one of those things that's kind of painful doing that, because on the way you're going to get a lot of hate, a lot of FUD, people selling, talking shit. And then, but I think if you just continue on the path and you like stick to your guns and you have a bigger vision, which I feel like they do, I think in the future they could end up kind of passing everyone by, because they're kind of doing things the right way, right? And they're staying on the grind, and they're staying doing the right things. So we'll see, man. We'll see. I think Azuki's a blue chip meme. Not a meme, blue chip NFT. I think you got a handful, right? Like, I think you got Bored Ape, CryptoPunks, Azuki's, you got Pudgies, you got, who else is big? Who else is? I would say Miladies are creeping up pretty hard. You got what else? What else is really killing it? Let me look at them.
I mean, yeah, you got the Azuki, you got Pudgies, you got the Elementals, you got the Miladies.
What do you have all in common of those all though? What do you see that's the common denominator with all of it? They all have a fucking token now, and Doodles is about to do one too, right? So like, that's
and honestly, that's also something too, just to put into perspective for anybody out there, like launching on Ape Express or launching on Pump, or it's kind of hard to say with Pump, because it's just such a whole different Wild West over there. But I do think it's important, if you do have an NFT collection, right, you should have a token. I think you're missing out on taking your product or your brand up, because that's how you, I feel like that legitimizes, you know, how far you're willing to take it, because you can give somebody an NFT, you can create a community behind it, but to also have a token connected to it as well, I think is very important. And it goes vice versa. I mean, it goes both ways, right? So if you have a token and you plan on bringing some sort of utility to something, create an NFT collection too. If you have an NFT collection, create utility based by creating a token as well. I think it goes hand in hand. And if you ever want longevity and you want to create something that's long standing, I feel like the two are very important. You want to have a token attached to your NFT. And I mean, that could be just my own opinion, but I think it's very important for expansion and just overall brandability, because you want to be able to, if you're trying to give your project or your NFT or anything like that some form of utility, you're going to need a token behind it as well. So
yeah, I think the whole world's gonna do tokens, bro. I think with
Yeah.
Trump, I think it's like now you tokenize everything, right? Like, why not? It's kind of like a direct reflection of like your social standings, like your products. Tokens are just gonna be like the gauge of where you're at. Really, like the value is directly tied to what you're doing overall, right? So like, I think it's gonna be at some point every person's going to have their official token. And I think we're seeing that. I think we're seeing that with the Trump coin. We're seeing that with a lot of, like, I'm seeing politicians in other countries start to do it. You're seeing, just influencers do it, right? And like, it kind of just directly reflects like your value overall, like some Black Mirror shit, right? So like your token is just like the value.
That's a great point. I remember that episode too, and it pretty much is.
It's
there.
kind of
Like,
the same thing.
What is the value of your influence or your push or your reach and
everything? Yeah.
Behind it. Yeah.
And then 100%. The thing is now with Trump doing that and like the regulations being lifted, right? If they do, it's like now it's free game, right? Like there's nothing that's stopping people from doing it. It's not like you have this worry in the back of your head, like, oh, if I do this, something horrible could happen to me, right? The minute that's clear that like you can do this, like everybody can do this, and just put your imagination to like how you grow your token, and there's no like laws or anything that's gonna like hinder people, the shit's gonna get wild, man. Like it's gonna get out of control, and I'm here for it. But it's gonna switch everything. It's gonna change the whole game. You know what I mean? And it's already happening.
Yeah. Now, obviously, I mean, to what you can disclose on your own discretion, what sets Omega apart? Let's talk Omega, because, I mean,
are you talking about Omega, just the overall project?
Yeah, like because now, okay, we're talking about NFTs that have a token attached to them, right? Mm-hmm. But we obviously know that Omega is going to be the alpha, and it is the alpha, and there's so much attached to it. I mean, I just kind of want to spitball a little bit on what you got in the pipeline.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, man. Obviously, you got Omega Media, which is our media arm, right? Everything we're doing is connected in a way, and you guys will find out very soon what that means. The Omega token is on Ape Chain. He's a little demon. So if you go to the Ape Demon Omega, that's the Twitter. It hasn't been pushed yet, right? Like we're kind of gearing up for something really big. But a lot depends on a couple meetings I have next week. And you guys are going to see really soon like what the overall idea and like vision is for the projects, right? So I'm not telling anyone to go buy anything. Just go check it out. Go join the Telegram. A lot of big news is going to come very soon. And the Omega Media arm which is what we're like kind of streaming from in a lot of days. And we're going to have people like Blue Eyes, who's going to do her show. We want to just create a platform for all of crypto, right? We do the top level content. We're going to be doing, like, we have red cam footage. We're going to be doing skits. We're going to be bringing people on that can like talk about their projects. We'll have segments about Ape Chain. We just want it to be one of like the forward facing media outlets in all of crypto, and we're working towards it. I think there's already like 200,000 people on that page, right? So, and we don't want to gatekeep. We want to do things right. We want to put high effort into things. I've been in the game for a long time. A lot of the people on the team have, and we have a vision of like this becoming something much, much bigger, right? And this is all connected together. I can't talk too much about it right now because we have to finalize some things, but within the next 2 weeks, you guys are going to kind of see the vision of what Omega is as a whole. And I think people are going to be super excited about it.
So yeah, so currently that is accessible to everybody. You have the Omega token that was launched on Ape Express, available right now. Then you also have Mini Mega, which was
that's on Base Chain.
That's on Base Chain, fully AI integrated. You have top tier, some of the absolute best content I've seen across the entire space. I don't think anybody's even touching on it. I mean, full red cam filmed, some of the top tier. You got editors like DC. You got Bradley,
Good.
Jeremy. These guys are in the game, top, most professional people I have ever seen working, in the space. You have a media outlet channel where obviously, I mean, on a daily, even just out of the jump, 3,000K plus people tuning in on a daily. And that's just what's available right now. So, I mean, the bread is in the pudding and the pudding's in the bread. and y'all been putting in the bread, and you've been
Well,
putting
it's
in the
it's
pudding.
it's we've been building a lot of this stuff for like 6 months, right? So this isn't just some idea that like we all had, like, you know what I mean? Just, hey, let's try this out. Like, we've been behind the scenes filming, building. Like, we want to put out top level content across the board. Just not so much because I think it has to be that way, but I just, the way I like to do things, I want to do things high effort. Like, I enjoy it. I like to like do the best I can with everything, and that comes with, if there's a token that's attached to anything I'm doing, I want it to be the best possible thing, and I want people to find value in everything we're doing, right? Obviously, you know, nothing's ever financial advice. There's no expectations of gain on anything, right? Like, none of that. But anything that I put out, like creatively or anything, I want it to be top notch stuff I can be proud of, and I want people to be anytime they're a part of anything we're doing, I want them to be proud of like shilling it to their people, right? I don't want to look at anything and say, oh, I could have done better there. Oh man, you know, we kind of fucked up on that thing. You know, things happen. Nothing's perfect, but if you put the right effort out, I think people they do recognize it. You know what I'm saying? And I think there's a huge appetite for like high effort stuff. And like, I don't subscribe to the whole everything's got to be quick and shitty and like nobody cares. I think that's bullshit. I think the only reason people say that is because nobody's trying. Everybody in every industry in the world, high effort is always rewarded. You know what I mean? If somebody told me like, hey, what would you rather have? Somebody that doesn't give a fuck and doesn't try, and then just, or would you rather have somebody that's like putting the effort in and really like putting their heart and soul into things, right? I think I'll always live by that, and I think our whole team is the same way, right? And we have really big plans on what we're doing with the gaming side, the AI side, obviously the meme coin side with the token, the media side. I want to kind of show everybody, like, this is how you fucking do it, man. That's really, you know, I want to show people like, look, you can do it however you want, but I want, like, the way I'm doing it is also a really cool way to do it, and maybe something you want to be a part of. So,
And, you know, and honestly, I mean, and it's not just because I support. I wouldn't shill or talk about something that I didn't truly believe in. But I mean, even yourself as being a form of a KOL or an influencer in your own way, you're doing it different than a lot of people. And I feel like anybody that's coming into the game that really wants to push something that they believe in, you've got to cover all the specs across the board. And I mean, y'all are hitting TikTok, y'all are hitting Instagram, Twitter. You got multiple different outlets coming from, not even just Pull Up with Pinky, but Omega Media. And the best part about it is it all comes together cohesively. And the biggest thing that I love that's being done is, I mean, I know you for your musical background and just understanding media in general, and the fact that you're integrating some of the best artists in the world with some of the best media people in the game that I have high respect for too, at the highest value caliber, filming, editing, musical attachment, artistry. I mean, if people are not seeing the vibe of Omega, it is a complete representation of all art across the board. And I appeal to that just for the fact of being somebody that's been involved in, you know, movie and film and music as well. And I think, I mean, not just to be a shill, but I think this is something that people can not only look up to, but setting a bar for people in the space is a great tool. You want to be not just a trendsetter, but you want to be a leader. And what you're doing right now is innovating and raising the bar. And I'm not even really seeing that in some of our biggest names out there. So, I mean, if there's something to be slept on, don't say
man.
I coulda, woulda, shoulda, because it's the truth and the fact, and it's all there. And whoever's listening out there, just take a gander, hop on the link tree and see what's been
we're young,
there.
right? It's been 2 weeks, right? We've been running this for 2 weeks, and we've had crazy engagement. Like, I think people like the show, hopefully. And like, I don't really give a fuck about like numbers, bro. Like, I want to put out good content. I want to put out good things. And if people like it, they like it. You know, I like doing everything, bro. I like being a shitcoiner. I like throwing money around, being silly. I also like doing high level stuff. But like, I think if you just do what you like and like put out the best product that you think you can, I think eventually people catch on. Or they don't. Like, the market will tell you, right? Like, if they don't want it, they don't want it, right? But I think the best thing you can do in anything in this industry or any industry in the world is you put out your best effort. And if you do that, you can at least look back and say, okay, I gave it my best shot. I did it the best way I wanted to do it, and I'm like proud of what I do. And I think that shit shines through. And I think there's an appetite for everything, man. Like, some people are gonna fucking hate it, right? Some people don't want to listen to a 4-hour stream. Some people just want to jump in and out of meme coins. But then I got guys like Slack over here who are literally picking heaters every day, right? I want to bring the best to to this show and like to everything we're doing with Omega. I want to bring guys like Slack on. I want to bring guys like you on. I want to bring guys like Tiki on who can give us a little deeper view on the industry. Bring Coco up who's doing it and making millions of dollars on these trades. Bring up Patty Ices and bring up the Steckies who are like some of the best callers in the game. Because that's shit I'm not the best at, right? Like I'm not going to sit here and call coins all day. I'm usually getting my info from guys like that, right? And then I'll make the call because I know I'm not doing the research. What I can do is I can sit here and I can like host this space and I can bring those people to you. And if you listen, you listen. If not, whatever, right? But like I surround myself with the best people, right? Like I suck at most of this shit. Like DC's a beast with his video and all the content, and then you're great at music and the stuff you do, and then Slack is a goddamn trench warrior, right? I have connections to all these great influencers that like do crazy calls like Coco and Stecky and stuff. So it's like bring that shit all together and bring value to everybody because I want everyone to win, man. We can all make a lot of money in this industry.
Yeah, and to be honest, for anybody that's listening out there, hop into the community. Some of the easiest ways you can do it is hopping into the Omega TG, get in there and see there's activity happening. And obviously I want to throw some shine to Slack too, because to be honest, I've never seen anybody working harder in the game. This guy lives, sleeps, and breathes.
Get a shot of Slack there. Look at him. He's working right now. Look at him.
He's always in the trenches. And what I want to tell everybody here is obviously we're not all just trying to, shill each other, but these are genuine people. Like Slack's one of the realest people I've ever met. Hanging with him IRL, beyond talented on the music front. Obviously, we know Pinky in the back of the Split Breed days. I mean, that's just legendary and iconic. Being friends with these people and knowing these people is exactly like going back to what Blue Eye said, right? It's who you surround yourself around. So gravitate towards the people who are putting in the work and gravitate around people who raise the vibration, because I'm always going to spit that. And the vibration that you put out there is the hard work and diligence that you're putting in. You have people that have paved the way, paid their dues, but they're still live. You got people like Coco who doesn't need to do nothing. He don't need to pop up and come in and talk on spaces. You got all these people that are coming up giving you true alpha, giving you true
Speaking
IRL
of which, bro, I'm gonna hit average up.
guiding people in the right direction. So if I were to encourage you, tap in, lock into people like DC Frames, lock into people like Pinky, Chris Slack, lock into people like Coco. The BAYC community alone, you're going to get so many amazing people. And I can't talk about that enough, because the amount of talent that's out there is ridiculous. And you got people working behind the scenes that maybe haven't been as integrated into the social spectrum. But I mean, you got people like Dahlia working in the background nonstop, and you'll see her popping up there. Make sure you're giving everybody a follow.
Everybody like and share, bro, for sure. Everybody give a thumbs up, like and share, because it helps.
Yeah, those little things right away, it does exactly what it does. And you don't want to be somebody to say, "Oh man, I missed the alpha," because we keep telling you the alpha is Omega.
Well, let's get it, bro. That was the Vince just gave the best shill of all time, bro. That was like the most fucking in-depth shill of our own shit I've ever seen. It's amazing, bro.
Right now.
that was like,
that's fine. You got a bag of that, bro?
Yeah.
Right
I love it, man. I love the energy too, bro. You're obviously always positive, and you're right, man. Like let's all make money together. Let's get this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring up average crypto here. We'll check back in with you and before the shit. Maybe you want to rap or some shit on the end of this. You down?
I mean, I don't know how we'll coordinate an instrumental or anything, but yeah, why not?
Oh, you can't do that? Can you do that? Is that possible, DC?
I don't know. Can you play music on your end, Chris?
You need to play it on his end.
We'll figure it out. I'll hit you up before we get off because I'm probably gonna shut this down in like the next hour, and then maybe if you can rap, it would be dope to end it with that.
All right. Yeah.
Let's figure it out. All right, brother. Always good to hear from fucking Crypto Face's positive ass shill, bro. I'm buying.
Yeah, I know.
I'm buying whatever he's selling, bro.
Bro, the meta is really.
He's right though, man. We just sometimes gotta give ourselves a fucking pat on the back, huh? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Let's go, bro.
The meta is really this celebrity, not celebrity, but like influencer.
Is it right now again,
bro?
We're back on
influencers? Like influencer. Yeah,
we got away from that.
No, bro. No, I mean like crypto influencers.
Oh shit! So who's popping off right now?
KOLs. I mean, dude, there's Mr. Punk, there's Mezzos. I did one. I just hit a 2x on tap.
Did you do it with the wallet?
Yeah.
Nice. That's what I'm
This
talking
one,
about.
Mezzo, is running up. He's
That
not even mentioning
motherfucker.
it, bro. But it's like, I mean, I don't want to buy it right now.
Yeah.
It's just going straight up. But it's just you don't
Look
know
out
when
for
there's
that
gonna be
Coco
pullback.
coin. Look out for that Coco coin, and look out for the like a Stecky coin or some shit. Look out for
It might
Eric
happen today,
Stevens.
bro.
Eric Stevens coin probably gonna run too.
And then they're going for the OG one. So I don't know.
Really, BitBoy. Look out for a BitBoy. That'll be a good one.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to catch one of those early. Now, I think that is the meta right now.
Yeah,
It's
man.
crazy. Yeah.
There's some beast out here, man. I mean, look, bro. These metas are shifting daily. It's like not even lasting 48 hours.
This was yesterday's meta too. So it's happening. If you're gonna send me to make 50%.
I don't know where the hell average crypto is, bro. If you're in the audience, bro, where the hell you at, man? Come up on and come talk. You've been MIA, man. Making too much money over there, huh? He's been hitting those damn plays. You guys are getting too rich to come up on your boy's space. Where we at right now? What time is it right now? 1:24. I think we got another hour left. What do you got? You guys all good? How about you, Dahlia? You good? Cool. Yeah, let's run it, bro. Keep this shit running. 1,500 in the space right now. Share, retweet, get more people in here. I know it's Friday. You guys are all probably drunk already. You guys got better stuff to do, huh? Get in here. We got some alpha, dude. Slack just said he already hit a 2x. Let's look at some of the stuff on your computer. Let's see what we got.
Yeah.
See what we're looking at.
This one rugged.
Which one?
The Mezzo coin.
Oh, what a surprise.
Yeah, it's like. See.
Oh,
Here
hey,
it
I'm
goes.
gonna send you average the link. Hold on. Let's get him on too. No, go
This
ahead.
one. Yeah, it's all KOL meta right now. So if we could find one that aligns, like if they're mentioning it too, that, and if it's somebody well known, I would never buy this one. So let's see what else we got.
All right, I just sent average crypto the link, so he'll be popping in here pretty soon. We'll see
No,
what he's
dope.
going.
Yeah, I want to see what he's been working on too. No, I'm not messing with this one.
Let's see. What's unicorn fart dust at? Because I threw a bunch more in that on that dip. It went all the way down to like 18, 180 mil. It's at 22, so it had a big pump actually. Shit, it went all the way up to 25, 260 mil, and it's having a pullback. That one is, man. I swear, bro. If I'm wrong on that, I don't know shit about crypto, but that one is a
Unicorn
that is a
fart
$1
dust?
billion coin, dude. Minimum. Vine, yeah, Vine still it dropped down past that level, huh?
It did.
Because why? The media, the
I mean, it
the
is
meta
like
kind of
a-
changed, right?
No, it's hard to say because it there just hasn't been any big news or anything yet. But it ran up so hard that first day.
Yeah.
You know, it ran up so hard that first day.
Hey, you guys hungry? Should we order some food for after?
Yeah,
What do you guys want to eat?
some pizza again.
Everyone write in the comments what kind of pizza, what kind of food. I don't know. You guys want pizza again? I've been eating so much pizza, bro. I'm getting fat. Bro, I love pizza so much.
Pizza
man.
is,
I fucking love pizza, bro.
That pizza's
I don't
amazing, bro.
Bro,
Maltese?
I
Oh
like
my God.
I like pizza. You know what my problem is, bro? It's fucking ice cream, dude. I can't.
Really?
If there's ice cream in front of me, I eat it. I don't. I figured out this new thing. So I've been eating all my kids' snacks in the middle of the night. My girl, like, she'll like buy these fucking in Costco. They have these little. They're called wheat cakes or something, right? There's like some Asian wheat cake thing. And what I figured out is if you put ice cream in the middle of it, bro, and make your own ice cream sandwiches. I ate 4 of them, bro.
Wheat
Last
cakes?
night. Wheat cakes, and I put they're like
Where
little
do you get
cream.
the wheat cakes from?
Dude, from Costco, man.
Really?
They're like chocolate ones and like Asian. Bro, I literally feel like I'm in one of those Asian ice cream parlors, bro, where they have like the Asian shit, and I put ice cream in it, bro. I ate 4 of them, dude.
Oh, damn.
I ate 4 of them at 2 a.m, bro. My girl's like, "What the fuck are you doing, bro? You're eating all the kids' breakfast snacks, dude." I'm like, "Don't be leaving that shit out.
That's so funny.
Do not be leaving that shit around me, bro." Dude, it's Haagen-Dazs, bro.
Oh my
Come
God.
on, dude.
The best.
I don't fuck around. Like when it comes to food, bro, I go with the good shit, man.
What do you do? Straight vanilla?
Yeah, with ice cream sandwiches, I go straight vanilla, bro. So like the cream cake with vanilla, like I ate 4 of them, bro.
Would
I
you
ate
say
4.
you're straight vanilla then?
No. Like that's if you're going ice cream sandwich, bro. Like if you're going just ice cream, cookies and cream is probably my go-to because it's always pretty good. I fucking hate mint ice cream. If you like mint ice cream, there's something wrong with you, bro. You probably drink toothpaste.
Man, ice cream's kind of weird.
That's weird, bro. I don't get it. Yeah, mint ice cream sucks. You know what I do like is I like certain different like nuts in ice cream. So I like pistachio ice cream kind of, and I also like what's the other one? Pecan. I like pecan with like bourbon.
I definitely love nuts.
You love nuts, yeah. The most childish joke. We can't help ourselves.
100% degen.
Degen. All right. What we got, bro? So you've already made some money on the wallet then, or
Yeah.
did you round trip it?
No. I did made a little bit. I only put a little bit in there because
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. There's no rush. Like these coins are such like flash in the pans, bro. There's no reason to go too heavy, right?
But yeah, I mean, I prefer. I don't know. We'll see what happens toward it. Today, right now, it's kind of starting off. Other than that, Mr. Punk coin, because that shit flew. But
That's that little green guy, yeah, like the influencer guy, yeah.
Yeah, the green,
The
the
little green
guy.
little punk guy, yeah. I don't know, man. Like we'll see. I kind of hope that's not a meta, dude.
But I don't really like that kind of meta though.
I hate it,
because they're so unpredictable. You know how the coins move. So
And
it's like
just
you're almost better
you're
off
giving all
not
these
to.
guys clout, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Giving these guys more clout, man. Where the hell's that pinky coin at?
I know.
I don't see no pinky coins popping up. What the fuck? I don't want a pinky coin because that shit'll nuke at like 50K, bro. And it'll make me feel bad about myself. It's funny. I think Coco coin could rip, but the problem is he's gonna buy the whole fucking supply up.
I know, right? That'd be good though.
Yeah.
Get
Knowing him, he'll just buy it up to like 100 million just because.
Yeah.
Hey, is Average on? I sent him the link. Man, this dude is he's too good for us, bro. Where's he at?
Yeah, I want to see what he thinks of the market right now.
We got 1629 on stream today.
Nice.
Oh, nice. It's a Friday, man, too. Like, we're going to keep building this shit, man. We had some crazy days earlier this week, but I think we're going to stay consistent and do this every day, bro. Like, you know, it helps when you guys share it or like it and everything. It helps get it out to more people. So we appreciate it if you guys do. Go like that shit. And if you hate it, tell us you hate it, too. Tell us how lame we are. It also helps.
The show sucks.
Something wrong. Hey, can you send me another link? This one's not working, you said.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Okay, you don't have Average's contact? Why not? You should like each other.
Oh, wait, I sent him a message on X.
Yeah, just send it to him. There. Yeah, we'll get Average up here. I want to know what he's up to. What do you guys got planned this weekend? What do you got planned, Slack? Same old?
Yeah.
Just
Same
DJing
old.
on
DJing.
coins? Oh, he said he DM'd you, Frames.
Okay.
So let's get Average up here. But I haven't talked to him in a few days. He was supposed to be coming on every day, but got too big time for us, you know? I'm going to order some food while you guys... Hey, let's go to Slack and see what he's looking
The
up.
pizza.
Yeah, you guys want pizza? Is that what you guys want?
I mean, the pizza's.
Oh, you're a pizza guy, huh? Let's see what else we got.
I mean, what else we got,
Let's
though?
I'll switch it up. Give us some something in the comments. Tell us what we should get. I'm starting to look like I ate pizza every day. Look at my face is getting all fat, bro.
What was I just thinking of?
My brother told me, he's like, hey, it looks like you've
Cold fat.
been eating a lot of pizza. Like, thanks, bro. Thanks, homie.
Love for sure.
Like, not like good show, none of that. It's like, hey, man, it looks like you've been eating a lot. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to let Dahlia pick what we eat. Or we could just go eat some lunch somewhere if you guys want to go after. You guys want to go Thai
Yeah,
food?
like, yeah, I was gonna say
We
maybe
could do
the
that Thai
place-
food.
that
That
Thai
place is pretty bomb.
dope.
Place was fire.
Yeah, we'll go there in a bit.
With that curry, yeah.
What time is it? 1:30? Yeah. Let's do that. Let's get Average on. Let's get what time is it right now? You guys want to
Yeah,
wrap up
1:30.
around 2:00 or 3? Well, I gotta get my kids at 3.
Okay, we can wrap it around at 2 then.
Yeah, we'll do it 2. We'll do 2:00. So we still got some time. We'll get to a couple more people up here.
We got to average up.
Average, oh, he's here. Let's see what this homeboy's doing. What you at? Where you at? There he is. Oh, what is that little thing on your face there, bro? Can you hear him? I don't hear him. I don't hear you,
I
bro.
don't hear him. I don't
We
hear
can't
him.
hear you. I think your mic's off. Average. Not working. Yeah. We're having a little bit of audio issues, I guess. Maybe to bring him out and bring him back in.
He's taking a lap.
Take a lap. What do you got going on, DC? What are you guys doing this weekend?
Probably gonna be filming some cool stuff, man.
Oh yeah, we gotta get some more content. So the homie Jeremy, he made a sick sizzle reel for Omega Media, like some of the stuff we can do. So just real quick, anybody watching, we do offer lots of things, right? Our entire team, we do media stuff. So obviously, if anybody wants to try to get in early and start sponsoring the show, that's probably the alpha, because we have some people that are looking, and we're trying to pick who we want sponsoring the show. So if you have, just hit us up in DM, and if we pick you, we could sponsor you on the show. We have the media arm, so if you want some like really dope content for your projects, if it's a legit project, hit us up. We have like some of the best in the game. We're gonna be doing that. And yeah, we got a bunch of really cool stuff coming. So make sure you hit us up in the DMs. We are open to offers. Give it about a month, bro. You're gonna be wishing you did, bro. Trust me.
Is that alpha right there?
That's the major alpha. Follow, like, share, all that good stuff. Where we at? Okay. Bit slow today, man. I feel like the market's a bit slow, huh?
I mean, it's just the KOL coins, man. I don't like those. Like, it's hard. They're really hard to.
What's the biggest runner we've had? Is the Mr. Pump?
Yeah, it was definitely that one. Yeah.
What is this one? Duncan.
And he's talking about some, because I'm just staying on top of his Twitter. He said,
Keep an eye out for
someone makes a Duncan coin and gives me 80% of the supply. So
And
then he
someone
doesn't
did
say, well, I don't know. That's what we look for. And then from there, because these it can literally go.
What's it at?
To this 38K. But it could literally go to 49.
Did you jump in there?
Nah, I didn't touch this. No.
DevBot hasn't
Not
sold.
yet, not yet. Monitoring it though.
Okay. Look out for like a Eric Stevens, a Stecky coin, like those. Those dudes, their shit will probably rip. Look out for a Hanak coin, that would probably rip.
That could, yeah.
Speaking of which, man, let me Hanak on a call, bro. There he is. There's Average.
Yo,
What's up? Can
what
you
up?
hear us? There we go. Now we can hear you. All right, bro. What's up, bro? What's going on?
Man, I'm chilling. I feel like any moment now we could just go parabolic.
Parabolic, like what are you talking about? Bitcoin? You talking about just the overall market?
Just everything, man.
Yeah, it does feel that way, huh?
Yeah.
But then it also feels like a little toppy too in a lot of weird ways. If you were looking at this last cycle, the way that things have happened, this is a top signal, like the president buying and doing all this crazy shit. But I feel like we are at the beginning of the craziness, which is kind of interesting, right? Like we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It also looks a lot like last cycle too, because if you remember, Solana was the first runner. Solana ran really, really hard.
It did, yeah.
Kind of first, really. So it's interesting to watch it play out. Like the thing that makes me not think we're anywhere close to the end is ETH.
Yeah.
And you can tell it's every night it catches a bid, bro. And they're suppressing the price. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
I'm such I've been such an ETH guy for so long, but at some point you just fuck, bro, you got to do something, ETH. It's so underperformed, and I think a lot of that is due to Solana taking all the attention on meme coins, right? Like there is nowhere else to launch a meme coin right now. Like if you want to get all that volume, right? Right now Solana's kind of taking the cake. I think that's going to start shifting over to some other outside chains. They're going to get a piece of the pie, but Solana's the winner. The Solana is the clear-cut winner the president just launched his meme coin on Solana, right? So I think that's a lot of reason why attention's being taken away from Ethereum. But Ethereum will have its run, and I'm hearing things like people think it's still going to go to 12 to 15K at the peak. So what's Solana sitting at then? 1,000?
Dude, I don't know. I also think there's a world where Solana tops before much longer before ETH because it's been running so hard. If you think about what I would think would happen is a bunch of VCs that had a big chunk of the supply of SOL, as unlocks are happening, they would probably look at the ETH arbitrage opportunity and just swap over there and be like, I know I'm going to get a 2x here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. People forget too, man. Go ahead.
If you have like $100 million in Sol, right? And you're sitting there right now and you're getting close to 300. It was at $8. Like, you're not asking yourself what's a safer 2x. You know what I mean?
Maybe. I mean, well, also people got to remember Solana bottom was $8. So like it's already had a massive run up, right? Like people don't look at it that way because they don't remember, and they're just looking at it compared to ETH, but the run up on Solana has already been insane, right? So how many X's is that from the bottom? 8 to 270. Like what is that? You're right, like that's
Bro,
like
that's
a 40,
damn near
that's 40x or something crazy like that.
It's damn near a 30x, bro.
Yeah, like it's something crazy, right? So it's like it's already had a massive run up if you caught that at the bottom. So like ETH hasn't really had its run up. It hasn't even cracked all time high yet.
Yeah, like so if you think about it, it's like a 40x, yeah. If you think about it, like it's $100 billion market cap coin too. Like to do a 30x, like you know how much like money that is? That's insane, bro.
Insane.
Like,
but
how
they also
much
have all
money
the
had to
attention
go-
though. So right, like you got to
Yeah,
factor in they have had all the attention.
How much money do you think in volume has went into Solana since the bottom at $8? God, I'd love to know that number.
Man, I don't know, but it's probably mind blowing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I think any chain right now that wants to have any relevancy, they have to really focus on getting a slice of this meme coin pie, bro. Like, you got to just stick to it. Like, I think Sui's doing a good job considering they're, you know, obviously nobody's going to compete with Solana right now. But I think what they're doing is really good. I think I really like coins that are blockchains that are focusing on what's popular, right? And not trying to be like, we're going to just wait this one out. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of chains are kind of doing that. And I like seeing chains that are like trying to like take a little piece. You're not going to take the whole, you're not going to even take a tenth of the pie. But if you can get 1% of that action that's going to Solana, man, you're in the right direction.
Dude, 100%. Yeah, I think it's going to be tough to replicate Solana's success this cycle. Like, I think ETH's going to do good. I don't think it's going to do anywhere near as good as Solana, obviously.
So do you think ETH is going to do good just because of like institutional money coming in, ETH kind of becoming more of a store of value than like the chain itself?
Bro, there's too much money there, like, to let it. Yeah, I don't know, man. We've seen big tech companies fail before. We haven't seen like a big core staple blockchain fail before. We will at some point. Like, you know, we've seen a lot fail, but I mean, like, you know,
Well, everything's built. There's so many things built off of Ethereum, right? It'd be almost impossible for it to fail. But
Yeah,
like,
that's the
you're
thing,
talking
bro.
about price wise.
Yeah, when you hear Larry Fink get on CNBC and talk about tokenization, you hear him say the word Ethereum, not anything else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like when you look at like BlackRock's wallet, you look at Trump's wallet, like they're buying Ethereum.
Yeah.
Like if you go look at World Liberty Financial wallet, guess what's not in there?
Yeah, that's true.
Solana.
Yeah. Well, look, Solana's like the attention platform, right? Like it's not they're launching meme coins. It's not like transformative technology for like the world, right? So like I mean maybe they will, but I can't name 5 dApps off there that aren't related to meme coins. You know what I mean?
Because everybody just builds like, you know, like degen shit. Like the tech, I think in a lot of ways the tech has the ability, you know, the infrastructure is there to be able to build premium dApps. And we don't really have like a ton of premium dApps on ETH either. Like we have a bunch of stuff that people in an early industry are building in their grandma's basement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
that's facts.
But like we've come a long way, and the dApps this cycle are way better than, you know, the dApps we had in previous cycles, and people are getting better and better. But dude, I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out.
So what are you jumping into right now? Are you hopping on this not celebrity, but it's like influencer meta? Are you buying any of these coins?
No, not really. I just been like focusing on my kind of 2 main size trades, like the UFD and the MLG.
Did you catch that bottom on UFD?
Yeah, I got some at 190 yesterday.
That's where I got some too. I got some right there too. I mean,
You got
because
some
like
at
the
190?
all time high was what 400, and it had a dip down to 190. That's like over a 50% retrace. on project that's like not going anywhere. That's getting crazy. Their holder count's going up. I keep talking about that project because I feel like that's one that if you're coming into the space and you want to jump into something that has everything you're looking for in a meme coin as far as community. Oh, there's Coco too. He's going to come in a second. Community, evangelizer, you get like a positive energy. It's just, I put my mother-in-law in that coin because I'm like, this is a good one for her to enter the industry with, right? She gets to kind of get a feel for like what a community feels like. She gets a feel for what an evangelizer, someone like close to her age group, and like everybody vibing positive. And like that's the kind of project I want to push someone in their 60s into, right? Like I'm not trying to get her into some coin with a bunch of toxic shit where she's like reading horrible comments, right? So I'm like, I think that a project like that is so palatable for people coming into the space, and really getting behind. Because I heard people on spaces with that where guys are like, dude, I don't have a lot of money. I'm putting my money from my paycheck every week into this, and I'm not touching anything else because I believe in it so much. That's the kind of shit you want to hear when you're investing big in a meme coin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What up,
don't
Coco?
Put your whole paycheck in meme coins.
Not at all. Don't do. I'm not saying to do that. Definitely don't.
Yeah,
do that.
you probably shouldn't gamble any money you can't afford to lose, right? Like the old saying goes.
Can we ever afford to lose any money?
I mean, some people can, but
Coco can. What the fuck? What do you mean?
What does that mean, though? Afford to lose? Like I can't afford to lose anything. I ain't trying to lose shit.
It means that you like if you lose the money, it won't destroy your life and send you into a downward spiral of like losing your entire family and all your everything, you know?
Yeah,
it's like more than you're comfortable to lose. Like bro, if you have $100,000 in your bank account and you're gambling $79,824 on a meme coin, like you're gonna be shook if you lose that.
Unless it hits. Yeah, no, you're right, man. Don't be a fucking idiot is basically it. Instead of saying don't gamble, just don't be an idiot. Come on. Like don't throw all your stuff into some random meme coin. Don't, like be smart. Have some fun. I was saying take 10-20% of your money if you're going to be in this industry and have some fun with it and jump into things. Maybe you hit big and then 80% lock it up in Bitcoin, ETH and whatever, maybe Solana. But yeah, just don't be stupid. Don't especially don't jump in at the top with all your shit. I've done it a few times. What up?
What are you guys thinking about NFTs right now?
Well, we just talked about it for a minute. What's your take on it, you guys? You and Coco, what's your guys' take?
You want my honest take?
Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
I don't think the market gives a fuck about anything but gambling, high energy, high paced gambling on meme coins right now. The overall market. I mean, there is people that like NFTs and stuff, but it's a very small minority right now. But I think it can switch, right? Like this market moves in waves. But I don't think anyone would disagree that this is the meme coin cycle. So not even just meme coin, just like fast-paced token generation, right? Like new launch. I want this, I want that, I want to rotate. Like people are they want to play the game. They're participating, and like let's be honest, like it's probably the smartest thing to do is to hold, but people are trying to risk it all, man. It's like lottery tickets. They want to fucking risk it.
We went from one second ago saying don't play with more than you're willing to lose. And
no, I'm talking about people. I'm talking about people though. Like the general consensus is motherfuckers just are out here trying to win and they don't give a shit. They just want to run it up.
Yeah, it's we're also like very in the the degen side of things, right? Like we're like so entrenched in like the trenches. But like I think overall, man, especially with that Trump coin, bro, like that just kind of changed everything. You know what I mean? Like everybody's a degen now. Everybody.
How much do you guys think dilution is the main factor here for NFTs?
Probably
you mean a lot of NFT collections. You mean?
Well, I think like a lot of number one, a lot of NFT collections, but I think more importantly, the bigger brands have just continued to build like more collections and then launch coins, and it starts to spread the liquidity of their community out quite a bit, and it's just like
I think that I don't think it's that simple, right? Like I think that for the most part, you have a really small supply and high-priced assets with NFTs, the blue chip ones at least. What I think it is the meme coins. Like let's be honest, bro. Like if I hold, I feel if I'm an active participant in the market, I feel I can make more money in coins right now than I can in NFTs. That doesn't mean I don't buy NFTs when I think something's going to go up, but I personally, not saying everyone, because some people are great NFT traders and they make good money. I personally can make more money trading coins, not just meme coins, just coins. And I think that's the core basis of it. It has nothing to do with like NFT, meme coin, whatever. It's like people see that there's a possibility for them to make more money right now on coins. I think that's just it.
Do you think so? So basically, so here's the question then. Okay, so like we have meme coins are obviously just running up the crazy numbers. Once everybody makes a shit ton of money, it's what happened the last cycle, right? Like NFTs didn't pop off till the end of the cycle. That's when they got really, really crazy, and they were killing everything else because I feel like everybody makes a bunch of money and they start going and buying very expensive art, cars, Rolexes. Everybody starts indulging in kind of silly things, right? And that's when you saw the NFT space fucking explode. Are we going to see something similar?
Well, I don't see as many like premium launches. There's a couple like G's on Ape Chain, but I'm not seeing like premium ETH launches, premium Solana launches, like shit that the whole industry is like everyone's talking about it. Like when we start seeing premium launches, I think that means that there's a real appetite for it. Yeah, that's what I would say.
Yeah. I you know what I think is I think we're gonna have a run up, but I think it's gonna be a lot of the OGs, right? Like you're saying, because there's not a lot of new people coming out with anything like that spectacular. There's a few, so I think you're gonna see you'll see like a pocket of NFTs run up pretty high. I think it's gonna be the OGs. I think you're gonna see things like Doodles and Bored Apes and Miladies and all these things. They're gonna have a nice little run where they go up pretty high, but. Yeah, it's like you said, it's so much easier to just get in and out of tokens, bro. Like everyone's launching coins now. The platforms are so easy for people to get in and out. The liquidity's all over there. The thing I'm more concerned with is like, are we going to see an altcoin run up? Like, fuck the NFT run up. Like, are we even going to see the top 100 coins do a parabolic spike, or is this shit just so spread out that it's going to stay in the meme coin?
I think we are in. I think we are in an altcoin run. I mean, people are hitting hundreds and thousands of X's every single day. Like, it's just not the ones that everyone thought the majors would be.
So
because
the meme coins,
like,
meme coins are like the new altcoin. Yeah, so you're saying like meme coins are like the new altcoin.
I think the new launches suck up the liquidity. Like the ones that catch hype and they just it's like a moth to a flame, right? Like the ones that prove that they can go really high, really fast. Everyone's grabbing their money and throwing it into that.
So what I mean? So what I mean by altcoins is I shouldn't say altcoins, and I should say more like utility altcoins, right? Like because all these new ones are just meme coins that are running up. Like there hasn't been a utility play that's gone crazy besides maybe some AI stuff recently, but for just straight coins ripping, the 90% of them are just meme coins. There's no utility at all, right? So I'm saying like, are we going to see a utility run of coins that have
like
utility?
You're talking about like coins like
Link,
like what kind of coin?
And like things like a lot of the blockchains that are in the top 100, a lot of coins like Link, a lot of coins like I don't know, some of these DeFi protocols.
I think that they've actually kind of been on like a slow, steady climb, but we're just not paying attention to them. Like I think Chainlink did it tap all-time high average? What did it tap?
Chainlink?
Yeah.
No, it maybe hit like I don't know 30 or 40, but it's looking pretty like the chart's looking pretty bullish.
Yeah, like I don't think that they've like been terrible. Like there's been utility and protocol coins that have done okay, but like it's really hard to compare them to coins where people feel like they're getting 100x because they got in for 50K, and that 100x is not really 100x. It's literally a $5 million market cap, and it doesn't last. But the people that did get it still got a 50x, 100x, but not a liquid 100x because that doesn't last very long. So it's just different, man. People are trying to get the money and get out.
Yeah, that's the question, right? Like the question is does it stay on this path, or do we see like a shift at some point?
It's not like
Well-
the active market is not a hodl market, in my opinion. It's not a market that's holding shit. Like, that's just not what it is.
Well, I mean, if you look at it though, institutional capital is what's going to buy the altcoin bags, like the Chainlinks and the ETHs and the Ondo finances and the Mantra DAOs. Like, it's clear, like retail capital, like you said, is just like speculating on not like pure nonsense. It's like 100% gambling. But like, all these institutions are buying this shit, bro. It's not anybody here on crypto Twitter pumping Chainlink from $5 to $25. Like, everybody on crypto Twitter hates Chainlink. You know what I mean? Like, it's not people on crypto Twitter pumping Bitcoin from 15K to 105,000. It's like Michael Saylor.
Okay, so
Elon.
Besides Bitcoin and ETH, what are you most allocated in, if you don't mind?
So my two biggest meme bags right now are UFD and MLG. And then outside of Bitcoin and ETH, I have Link, Ondo Finances, like one of my other biggest ones. I have a pretty big bag of Toshi on base.
But is MLG a meme coin, or that's a coin of like a gaming platform, right?
It's like a meme coin. It's like FaZe Bank's meme coin.
Oh, I thought it was like something to do with gaming.
I don't know. It's some gaming shit. I don't know what they're doing, really. I just see the community, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, like, I don't care what the coin is. I just see the social metrics on it, right? Like, and it's on a dip, and the social metrics are going up, so I bought it. But yeah, I mean, I would say Chainlink and Ondo are my biggest positions outside of Bitcoin and ETH.
Chainlink and Ondo, huh? Yeah, I need to. Oh, here we go. Crypto. What up, Crypto Chris? What's going on, brother? You got to come up on the space one of these days, homie.
Yo,
yeah,
but
I
Coco,
don't know, man.
do you
We'll see.
think if
Go ahead.
Coco, do you think if they do some kind of tax incentives for made in America coins, or if the strategic reserve is for more than just Bitcoin and it's for a basket of coins, like the Coinbase 50, for example, right? Like, does that pump those altcoins?
That's a good question. Yeah, I think altcoins will run with the overall market, but I don't think you're going to see the crazy multiples. But they'll be more liquid. There'll be more liquid multiple. So what do you want better? Do you want a safer, more like chill kind of liquid multiple where you can get in and out easier, or do you want the high risk, like more illiquid multiples where if you're staring at your computer like right on time, you can, possibly catch a good entry and get out at the right time? Like, because you can't look away from this shit, right? With these new launches and these meme coins, like, you will lose all your money if you buy one of these new launches and then take a 1 hour break.
Yeah,
it's really what it is.
it's terrible, bro. Like, when you enter that trade, you got to be locked in front of your computer. Where do you think ETH is going for the cycle?
I think it's going to go to 5 to 6K probably.
You don't think it's going to
maybe 7? No, I think it'll top out around 7.5 at the most.
Damn. So you're saying it's going to fully underperform?
I don't think it's really under. I mean, there's a lot of ETH out there, bro.
That's a lot of money too, market cap wise.
Yeah, there's a lot of ETH out there, bro.
And they tend to nuke their bags too pretty hard.
Yeah, I don't like how the Ethereum Foundation just fucking nukes like crazy at the top every cycle. So that's one of the reasons why, like, it starts getting to 7K in ETH, 8K in ETH, or whatever. Those guys are going to be selling like crazy.
Dude, yeah. Things are going to get wild, bro. We're gonna go eat some Thai food right now, so we're going to shut the stream down, but right on for you guys coming up. We're going to do one tomorrow if you guys are free. I want to get a bunch of, like, you guys and some influencers and people on we'll just talk tomorrow night if you guys got like an hour. Probably tomorrow night at like 7 or 8 o'clock my time, so it'll be a little late for you, Average, if you want to pop on. Maybe like 11. I don't know what you guys are doing. If you guys are down, let's do like a little round table. We'll get like 7 or 8 people on, and we'll do it from this stream. I just want to try it out to see how like a night shift goes, and see if we get some people on there on a weekend. Maybe we can even watch. Is there a UFC or anything going on? That would be cool if we could just kind of do like a fight companion style and talk crypto and fights or something tomorrow night. We could be cool.
You know what would be fun?
What?
If we had Coco locate a digital collectible for us to buy.
Locate a digital collectible?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
To find a
What are you talking-
shitcoin for us to buy.
Oh,
bro.
a digital collectible. Okay. Oh, you're talking about an absolute shitcoin. Okay, good.
With good tech.
Let's do it, man. Well, I think you bought into something today and we made a little money, right, on our open wallet.
Yeah, that was Tab.
How much we make?
I made like $50.
$50, whatever. Win's a win. Take it. We're gonna turn $1,000 into $1 million live on this stream over the next 6 months.
Yo, that's a fact, bro. We don't talk enough about that. If you're on this stream, if you're listening to this stream and you're driving Uber, or like you're a barber and you're cutting hair or something right now, you could have made $50 while you were cutting hair.
Well, I mean, Slack should have gone heavier. You could have made like.
I didn't know who that influencer was, though. I was just
He's good, man. Here's the thing: Slack finds all the heater. Like he's called straight heaters on the show, but we haven't jumped into any of them. So I was like, we're gonna start.
Yeah,
a
but
wallet.
you guys are gonna, if you want to turn it into $1 million, you're gonna have to start sizing up as you scale.
Hey, bro, give us a little time, Coco. Jesus Christ, man. Freaking over here buying in friggin' we can't put a 200K into anything quite yet. We got to work our way up.
Okay.
give us a week before we start throwing thousands at stuff. We gotta take baby steps because we're only starting with 1,000 now.
Yeah,
if we
yeah,
run out
yeah.
of that 1,000, bro, we got nowhere to
That's
sleep
what,
tonight.
3 soul, 4 soul.
Yeah. So we're gonna turn 4 soul into $1 million. That's the goal. So we can't blow our load on the first shitcoin that rugs us.
Once we
right.
find some good ones tonight, though.
Yeah. You want to do it
we
tonight or
just
tomorrow?
Tonight. We'll see what's up there tonight.
Okay, well, tonight and then tomorrow for sure. If you guys want to hop back on, we'll do like a night space. We'll do like try hit up some people, Coco. See if you can get any big people on that want to join for like an hour.
All right, sounds good.
All right, cool. Right on, guys. I'll hit you guys up soon. All right, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's 2:00. We're gonna go eat some Thai food. We got Crypto Face up here too. Oh, do you want to rap on the way out, Crypto Face? Can you do it? I can't hear you. You want to try to come out and come back in?
Let's try it. Yeah, let's do it.
How are we gonna do music for him to hear? Can he?
You'd have to play on his end.
You'd have to play it on your
his
end. They're saying.
I played on my end.
Yeah, let's see.
You can't hear me though right now.
I can, but it's like
Okay.
I don't think it's coming through the mic.
Okay. You can hear me though.
Yeah, but it's like kind of like sounds like you're in a room far away, like kind of echoey.
Oh, then that's on the other input. Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Let's see.
Tell me if you hear this.
Okay. I do, but it's super soft.
I'm different.
It's like
I'm different.
it's super soft. Like no, we can't really hear it.
You can or no?
No,
No, you're not able to hear that?
And these
I can. No, it sounds super soft, bro. It's all good, man. If you can't do it this time, we'll set it up and figure it out for the next one. No biggie.
Figure it out.
Yeah, we'll get it. And it'd be cool if you can lead us out. Most of the days with some rap, you or Slack. We can make that like a tradition thing, man. I think it's cool. All right, bro. We're gonna go eat some Thai food. Shout out, bro. Right on for coming on and giving some wisdom and shit. And then we'll hit you up if you want to hop on tomorrow. We're gonna be doing like a roundtable thing too. So, I guess he's gone. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to do this shit every single day, Monday to Friday, Saturdays, Sundays. We chill out, watch football. Maybe we do something on Sunday too and watch like the football
Watch
game.
the games? That'd be sick.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah, we'll
let's
see.
run that.
Yeah. We'll try to do something every day, man. Much love for you guys. Everybody that tuned in, shared, liked. Make sure you guys comment, like, do all that shit on other platforms, retweet, share. It all goes a long way, right? Like we're going to put in the work for you guys. So if you guys help us out on just, giving a like, a share, it goes a long way, and we appreciate it. So we'll catch you guys either tonight or tomorrow night. Stay tuned, stay locked. Much love. Peace out. Get that money, baby.
See if they-
I'm about to turn a soul into